Steve, it's fucking... What the fuck are you doing? It's fucking freezing in here.
I'm fine. I took my sweatshirt off.
I don't care if you're fine. It's not the Steve Robinson show. I know you want it to be. It's not.
I'm trying to find the Goldilocks zone.
Okay, the Goldilocks zone is at 26 degrees.
Jesus. Just rub your mitts together. It'll be fine.
I mean, what do you... Like Sean Connery in fucking The Untouchables when he goes... You ever see that movie? Yeah. Goes to Charles Martin Smith. It's one of my 3 favorite movies. He goes around and gives advice. Connery in that movie, when Sean Connery finally dies, and I hope it's 50 years from now. My guess is it won't be because he's like 90 years old. Everyone's going to write about James Bond. Because when you think of Sean Connery, most people think of James Bond. Yeah. I think of my dad who loved James Bond movies. He'd watch him, they have these marathons on the weekends. He loved them. I was not a big James Bond fan as a kid, Sean Connery. Sean Connery, for me, will always be in The Untouchables. Yeah. Always.
That's how I know, because I never really watched him. That's the only movie I've seen him in, I think.
Really?
I'm pretty sure, yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Jesus.
I think,
true? Yeah, I guess you're younger than I am.
When I think Sean Connery, I think of the Saturday Night Live Jeopardy skit.
Yeah, right.
Okay. Well, no one cares about your fucking... this show's about me today. I'm in the mood, and I want to talk about Sean Connery before I get to the other stuff. All right. He goes around guy to guy, and he gives him advice when they're in Canada, the Canadian part. I don't know if you remember that part or not. And they're cold, and he goes over to Charles Martin Smith's character, winds up dying later on. He's like, looks like you're cold, huh? He's like, you should stand there and stomp your feet. You'll be warm. And he's like, oh, thanks. He does these. That's what Steve wants us to do.
That's what he told me to do, actually.
That character also, by the way, has the best introduction scene of any movie character in history when Costner sees him on the bridge the first time.
I'm trying to think.
Ever. It's the best first scene ever.
I got to watch that again. I've only seen it once.
It's the fucking greatest. De Niro's great in it.
Yeah.
Costner's good. Connery won the Oscar for it. He should have. He was fucking awesome. He was awesome. Great movie. One of the greatest movies ever.
You've inspired me to watch it again.
Well, there you go. That's what I'm here for. A little fucking, give you a little culture while I'm at it. All right. You know what? Do you see that thing I tweeted out this morning? The Springsteen thing?
Yes.
Yeah, give me a little bit of that, would you please? I'm in the fucking mood. I need Bruce to make me feel better before I go on a fucking ranto today, because I am ready to go. Ready to go.
You were shaking tails this morning, it sounded like. Shucking and jiving your way.
I was. Yeah, I was. I was like, I don't know what I was doing. We'll get there in a second. I give up. I don't give up, by the way, but go ahead.
Is there a particular track you want?
The fucking one I tweeted out, you shithead. No, the one I quote tweeted. Rhinestone Cowboy. I want to hear the cover of Bruce sing Rhinestone Cowboy. Do you want me to do your job too?
It's not him.
I'm literally alone here. Play for the start of the song.
I'm just clicking the link that you tweeted out.
Get the fucking song. It's on iTunes and play it. How hard is this? I bet you no producer in America makes more money than you do.
That's fair.
I mean, let's go. Jesus. He's obsessed with fucking, buying pizzas for people. Making sure it's this fucking, I can see my breath in here while I'm yelling at you. Jesus, I understand you could dunk. That's great.
Just keep your parka and your mittens on and you'll be fine.
I mean, what the I bumped it all the way up to 46 degrees in here. I'm sorry. What are you doing when the pipes freeze, Steve? What are you going to do then? Take your fucking shirt off then, tough guy? Just take it off now. You better have your shirt off tomorrow when we're talking to that breast advocate, by the way. Julia Rose, right?
Yeah, just a couple of crazy kids with their shirts off.
Yeah.
That's what I'd like to see.
She'll be on fucking 40 Barstool shows before then, but that's all right. Who cares? We'll get a good interview out of her. All right. This is fucking unbelievable. We're doing a Da Vinci Code here. Fucking song.
No, it's trying to make me pay like $1.29 for it.
I didn't have to pay for it.
The link you tweeted out, it said it was $1.29.
Do you have iTunes or no?
No.
You don't? Go to YouTube and
That's
look
what
it
I'm
up.
doing.
It's there. This is unbelievable.
What is this song? Is it a new song or?
It's a cover of. You never heard Glenn Campbell's Rhinestone Cowboy?
Oh, I don't know.
It closes the movie. Who am I working with?
I didn't know what we were talking about.
This is not it. This is not it. I'm going to send you a link of it right now, you fucking dummy. Jesus. God damn it.
It's not Steve you're mad at. Try and remember that.
I won't.
I know
I'll take it on him. It's part of his job. He knows that.
All right.
I just literally looked up Springsteen Rhinestone Cowboy on YouTube. It's the first thing that came up
right away.
It was the official audio. Film version, official audio.
Interesting.
Need I send you this, Steve?
That's what
Why do you have a shirt with a fish on it? Did you win some fish competition?
Let's not get him started, because I'm sure you did it.
Thank you. Jesus
There
Christ.
we go.
Yeah! Walking the streets alone. That makes you feel better. See how better I feel?
Already in a better mood. I like it.
Come on, Steve. It's your kind of song. Broadway.
This is uplifting. I like
Come on, Mike. Where hustle's the name of the game. This makes you feel better, see? This comforts me.
it. Does.
In the snow and the rain. This line is critical. These next two lines are critical. That's right. Stop that real quick. Stop it real quick. There's been a load of compromising on my road to horizon.
Yes. What does that mean?
You
to
hear that? Do you understand that?
I understand.
That means for a while you had to kiss some ass and play some ball with
Right.
shitheads until you got what you
Not
wanted.
anymore.
Well, guess what's coming up? Let me hear it, Steve.
Yeah, Horizon.
Shine it on me. Come on. Like a rhinestone cowboy. One more time. Come on. Rhinestone cowboy. Don't even know. See? The phone. One more. Here we go. Come on, Mike. Don't even know mind the rain. Shut up, Mike. All right, I'm going to give him a... All right, here we go. Thank you, Bruce. As always.
It was a fun exercise.
Unbelievable. I mean, Steve could build a studio faster than that. The guy could build a studio, and he can't fucking find the song on YouTube.
It was a lot of pressure. It was a lot
Find a
of
song on
pressure.
YouTube is that hard in retrospect?
The link you sent me wasn't a link to that.
Why do you have a shirt with a fish on it?
It's Arnold's Clam Bar down on the Cape.
Tell me a story about Arnold's Clam Bar, Steve, and your performance there. Did you win some event there or no?
No, they used to advertise
Where?
with the old show.
Howie Show. Okay.
Yeah.
Arnold's Clam Bar.
Clam Bar.
There you go.
A new reference for the folks.
I don't even know what to do anymore.
Arnold's Clam Bar on
I give
Twitter.
up. This show is fucking just they're gonna actually kill me. I think it's actually gonna mean this show.
Well, that's certainly. I'm surprised you didn't know that long ago.
I should have. All right. Before I get to what I want to get to, should we do Roman first here, Steve, or no?
Yes, we should.
Do we have anybody to hear from today?
We do.
Do we have prank calls today?
We do.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, good. This will make me feel better before we get to the other stuff. And we have a nutty guest who you think is going to flake on us.
No, I'm reassured.
He's
You are?
changed his
Yes.
tune.
Good. What does that C stand for on your hat?
Cleveland Indians.
You're from Cleveland.
My wife is from
Your
Cleveland.
wife's from Cleveland. That's right.
That would have been a real twist if he was from Cleveland.
I forgot his wife was from, because he mentioned that at one point you were there when we were, maybe the old job.
It was the first time you said that you were thinking about going to Barstool. I was in Cleveland, yeah.
That's right.
First time you said you loved me.
That's what I talked to Steve, and I remember I thinking he was an equal, oddly, which in retrospect is amazing.
Although I watched the interview between you two, and you were never quite equal.
Oh, no, that's
You
true.
talked down
That's
to him a
true.
little bit,
That's
even,
true. Well,
even that.
You have to. You have to. All right. Well, anyway, I mean, I can't thank the people at Roman enough. They're the greatest. They really are. We got a lot of positive feedback. People like that Bradford Roman thing yesterday. Maybe he can do some Roman reads for us. I don't know. Who
think he
knows?
should.
Yeah, I think so too. Roman swipes, as we know, are the best way to last longer in bed. Am I incorrect in saying that there will be Roman handed out Saturday?
Yes, by Getro Man.
So I'm incorrect when I say that.
No, you are correct.
Okay, thank you.
By Get Your Man will be.
Getro Man will be there?
Yes, Getro Man's going to be there handing out Roman swipes.
Holy
The
shit.
stars keep coming out.
This is unbelievable.
It really is.
Now, I would tell all these people when they drive to get there, I would say make sure that make sure your license plates are covered. Maybe cover your entire car or switch cars 3 times before you get there. That'd be my advice.
Okay.
I don't think they're too worried about you guys. I think they're worried about me, but who knows? So Get Your Man will be in Sherborne. He'll be at the what's the location?
Peace Abbey.
The Peace Abbey. He'll be at the
Yes.
Peace Abbey. Good.
Very
All right. Well, I'm
excited.
looking forward to that. And his rival will be there.
Two Pump Chump.
Oh yes, I don't
Yes.
know if Two Pump Trump will be there in Clark Kent form or in disguise. I don't know.
Be more Arthur Fleck than Clark
So
Kent.
I don't think the
Fleck,
bad
yeah.
guy would be like. I understand what you're saying. His
Yeah.
daily sort of bumbling, fat,
He might just be eating a sundae.
ice cream sundae, starving children persona, or the evil persona.
Yes.
A lot of similarities to Arthur Fleck, now that I think about it.
Well, except for about 250 pounds, I would say. What do you think his weight was in that movie? I think I asked this the other day. Did you see it? You didn't see it,
109
right?
pounds?
No.
Yeah.
couple of shots of him. One point I think I mentioned this. He's like stretching or yawning or something, and it's unbelievable.
Yeah.
You ever see those pictures? You ever see that Christian Bale movie, The Machinist?
Yes.
It's that's what he's like.
Looks sickly.
He does. Bale looks sickly in this Ford vs. Ferrari movie too. He looks skinny Bale again. Which is
fluctuates.
That movie doesn't do a lot for me. I don't.
What was he big in?
You've seen
Dark
Vice,
Knight
right?
Rises or something?
What's that?
You've seen Vice, right? The Dick Cheney movie?
Yeah.
It's amazing how much weight he gained for that.
Yeah, that was no prosthetics or anything, right?
No. He actually just packed on pounds.
I don't know how you lose it that fast. I don't know how I don't know.
Guy's a pro.
Anyway, it's a long way of saying. Even Dick Cheney probably, I don't know if he can get a heart on it anymore, but if he did, he'd probably use Roman. Why not? Right?
I think so, yeah.
Who the hell knows? He's had 9 heart attacks. Maybe he comes quick. Who the fuck knows? Well, I hope Dick Cheney uses it. Rob Bradford, Bob Murchison, Mike Geary, Kirk Minihane. Whoever wants to use Roman, use it. Go to GetRoman.com/Kirk. You get your first month of swipes for just $5 when you choose that monthly plan. If you use the link GetRoman.com/Kirk, do it today. $5, you help me out. I could use the help today. And the Kirk Minihane Show and your own sex life. And I don't know, will there be issues if people use this there on Saturday?
Well, geez, I don't know if our permit covers it, and a certain activist might try to call up and say this permit doesn't, cover.
Well, we'll get to that in a second. That's true. Okay, but this is sort of a peaceful love in the air rally.
Yeah.
Is this sort of like
that's what it's meant to be?
There's also a playground nearby.
Display of unity.
Oh, okay.
We don't want anyone leaving this
registered
sex offender.
Also makes the Kelleher thing more complicated.
I was going to say, that would be a real decrease in the attendance.
Yeah, let's keep that part quiet. GetRoman.com/Kirk. 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 $5 for your first month. Okay, I don't know where to start, but I kind of want to start here, and I'll be curious to hear your fellas' reactions to it. Can I use the word fella? Is that okay? I know others do.
Well, we both identify as men
the F
today.
word.
I didn't ask you this morning. You do.
Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
Mike, you identify as a male.
I guess.
I think we're still fellas.
Okay, good.
Safe.
Mike's wearing that jacket. Doesn't matter if it's 20 degrees or 80 degrees. He'll have that jacket
You said
on.
it was cold in here.
But it was 80 degrees. You'd have the jacket on, though.
Probably.
It's a very odd existence you lead, with the hat always on and the jacket.
Well, it's my uniform. The hat stays on,
Weird shoes. I don't know.
What's wrong with these shoes?
I don't know. They're kind of old man shoes.
Are they really?
I'm more hip.
They're
So for me,
Nikes.
it's...
Does the Velcro make it easier for you?
They're not Velcro.
I would have no problem with that. Did you see these babies right here?
Velcro shoes?
No, but they're I
No
don't,
ties.
I have no
Yeah,
interest in ever tying a shoelace again in my life. I don't have
Well, I don't. I just tie them once and then they
You
last.
slip them on and off?
Yeah, pretty much.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Because Harry's really learning hard how to tie his shoes now. It fucking sucks. You forget what a pain in the ass it is. And I suck at it.
And it's hard to teach because it's hard to do it from the opposite angle.
Yeah,
You
I just
know?
do the bunny ears.
Yeah.
It seems like it's working. Who
Loop,
knows?
swoop, and pull.
What was that?
Loop, swoop, and pull.
Okay, there you go. There'll be a part of some phone call at some point. Just looping and swooping and pulling. That's all. How you doing? We'll get to it. I have 50,000 things to get to today.
Yes.
I want to start somewhere else, but I don't want to forget because everyone knows I'm losing my memory. That fucking we didn't start the fire thing was awesome.
I
That was
couldn't believe
incredible.
how quickly they came up with it.
And how good it is.
Yeah.
That thing's great. We're going to have somebody record it we're looking at.
Well, I think your idea yesterday was to have multiple people record it.
I like the idea of sort of everybody involved in the show, the
I like
three of
that.
us, other characters of the show in the world. People like that.
It'll be a funny video.
Yeah, I don't know when it'll get done, but at some point it'll get done.
2022, I would say.
That's where I disagree. That's where Steve is excellent at stuff like that. He's proactive. He'll put it together.
All right.
Rich Kelleher recorded the entire thing himself.
I don't doubt that, and he could do it from his house on Saturday.
Poor guy.
Really?
We'll
We'll do that. We'll do it. I just want to start.
Normal.
Okay.
What was that?
I am normal.
He is. See, he tells you.
So, this will take me like 5 minutes because I just want to do it without. I just saw your tweet, Steve. You're taking a picture of the funeral across the street. It's ironic that a funeral home is across the street, which must be tough for you every day.
It gets him a little excited.
Yeah, what do you do?
I was like, how late are you going to be? Because I could go catch this funeral.
He said he stands up and he goes, "Oh, look what's cooking across the street." I believe was the exact quote.
Looks great. Looks like this guy having a lot of fun. He's over, hey, what's going on?
Wish
You
I
guys-
could join you guys.
You guys going to that Williamson funeral? Western Mass? Tomorrow. It looks great. You guys heading over there?
Sir, please.
Just totally random. Like, do you guys know a decent hot dog place around here? I'm starving.
Sir, this is not the time.
Oh, the shirt? Yeah, no, it's a fish place. It's down the Cape. No big deal.
What is it called again? Arnold's Clams?
Yeah, Arnold's Clam Bar.
Arnold's Clam Bar.
Clam
You
Bar.
should know that.
Excuse me.
Great mini golf.
They advertised?
Yeah.
Bizarre.
Who am I to mock it? You know, good for them. Why not? All right. What is this? Oh. So about one of the reasons, or one of the things I think that I learned from my dad, you learn stuff from your dad, Mike didn't, is like this loyalty thing that means a lot to me is really came from my dad. Like that was a core part of who he was, like a huge part of who he was. And when he would leave one job and go to another, which he would do every 5 or 6 years, he would bring some people with him from his old jobs, great guys, and women as well. And you know, liked helping them out. When they went somewhere else, he'd help them out. And when he worked with people, it always, you know, that was one of the things at the wake. I talked about in the eulogy for my dad a couple of years ago. I was overwhelmed by the people who said, geez, your dad was so loyal. I heard it all night. And so this is difficult, but at the same time, I go in not sure if everybody involved knows everything, but if they don't, I don't think that's excuse enough. So anyway.
It'd be hilarious if this is how you were firing one of us.
You're both fired. One of my dad's last jobs, he was this place called, I'll look it up. Let me just find the first press release for it because I don't want to get anything incorrect here. See if I have the ability to find something quickly. It should take me a while.
Check YouTube.
So his company was called Acme Packet. My dad worked at a place called Microcom. He was the CFO and CEO for a while. There was a place on Route 1 in the 90s. He loved it. And then left to go to a place called Visual Networks, which was in Annapolis, Maryland, where he was for a few years. Loved that as well. Loved the people there. They were great. I heard from so many of them the last few years. Then went to this Colburst Network company, which he hated the people there. It was his first working experience he really hated. So his company, Acme Packet, in Burlington, reached out to him. This guy, Andy Ori, who ran it, he owned it. It was his company, reached out, and he went there in 2008. I'm just reading the Business Wire report. It appoints Peter Minihane as chief financial officer and treasurer in 2008. And he had a great relationship with Andy for years. And that was really his last job. He went somewhere else for a few months, but kind of retired and then got sick. And spent a lot of time communicating with those people while he was sick from Burlington, the company there, would go to dinner with people from there. The last dinner he ever had was the night he went in the hospital for good, was with a gentleman from that company as well. So it meant a lot to him. And this guy, Andy Ori, was a nice guy, and I haven't heard from him much the last couple of years. And so there's this American Repertory Theater company that Murchison's on the board of. He's one of the board members, and so is Andy Ori. So they're both on that. So I'm not sure what Andy Ori knows and doesn't know. My guess is if he's paid a little bit of attention, he should know. And if he doesn't know, that's kind of on him anyway.
Right.
I mean, if you're going to put your name up on the board with something like that, you should know everybody you're on the board with. I would. Stuff like this. What upsets me the most is I think of, how much my dad liked him and valued his loyalty and kind. Though I do remember my mom noting over the last year or so that my dad was alive, that she was disappointed in how little Andy would come around, but that's fine. That's up to him. But I don't know what to do about this other than this. I have stock options, not an insignificant amount. The company is putting together right now. It's called 128 Technologies. It's called 128 Technologies. I will obviously, now I've found this out in the last 12 hours, I'll obviously get rid of all my stock, and I'm going to let him know that. I'm going to let him know that if he continues to be associated with this guy, that I'm going to tell others who have stock in that to get rid of it. And I'm going to tell others to let people know about this company.
Right.
You have stock options in a company on which Bob Murchison is on the board?
No. Bob Murchison's on the board of this American Repertory.
Oh,
Theater.
okay.
But my point is, this guy is.
Yeah.
I can't in good conscience.
Yes.
I just can't do that. For all I know, Murchison is invested in this company that hasn't yet gone public or done anything. So, it frustrated me to see that, and maybe Andy Ori knows nothing. Maybe he knows everything, but either way, it's, I can't do it. And I think, the American Repertory Theater is a place that I think people should, if they care, be classy and let them know that you're frustrated with that as well. And I would say 128 Technologies. I can't do it. I mean, I don't know. Maybe I'm maybe I'm overthinking it, but I mean, given what's going on the last few months and particularly the last few weeks, I can't be part of that. So I'm going to call him after the show today and let him know pretty firm language. And he could claim innocent, but I don't think that's a great defense. Not knowing to me is never a good defense.
Yeah. I don't know. I mean, that's tough if they legitimately don't know who because this hasn't been a news story in that world. You know what I mean?
Well, but he knows who Kirk Minihane is very well.
That's what I mean. If if you think he should know, then he should know. Okay.
Yeah. I mean, and if he doesn't know, then he doesn't know, and we'll talk about it. I'll just say, that's fine. Are you going to do this? And if he doesn't give me a great answer, I'll say, okay, well, I'm going to do this then.
Right.
That's all. I mean, that's it. So stuff like that pisses me off. So I saw that. And then, the other thing is, and look, could be anybody. Could be Steve doing it. Could be you doing it, Mike. Could be Rob Bradford doing it. Could be, friggin' whoever could be doing it. Dustin Johnson could be doing it.
Right.
I think somebody is following me. I don't know who's pointing the finger doing. I have very heavy suspicion.
Can I say it probably couldn't be me?
Why not?
I can't drive.
Well, I understand that, but I don't think it's the person actually in the car who's doing it. I think they're hiring somebody to follow me.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
Yes.
All right, I got you.
Also, still probably not Mike.
I understand that. That wasn't.
Still, we can cross me off the list.
Mike, if you're that worried about
it could be anyone else.
When you're that paranoid, it makes me nervous. That's all I'm going to say.
I swear.
The fact that you're broke is the only is your best defense.
Get this guy.
So there's also that going on. So I don't know. And again, God knows I'm paranoid at times, and God knows it could be some. Who the hell knows? But I'm just saying, that's the other new twist in the madness, in the wonderful life. And the third one is, before we get to all the other stuff, is that he is trying very hard, as we said yesterday, to block this event, and he's doing everything he can, and we're not going to let that happen. That's simply not going to happen.
Well, there's no reason to block.
No, he's just a joyless fuck. I mean, Jesus, can you imagine? So somebody tweeted out yesterday, like, imagine if he spent half his time actually trying to do something good in the world. I mean, really.
Right.
I mean, it's just he's a fucking psychopath.
He spent all yesterday calling the planning board, the police department, the selectmen's board, trying to make us use the limits of the permit that we got to squash this. Like, they don't have a permit for a wedding, and they're planning a wedding, and they don't have a permit for Linda Marks.
Oh, we didn't talk about this yesterday. Did we talk about this yesterday or not?
No, well, we talked about it off the show.
Oh, this is okay. Okay, right. I get all the days confused. Yeah, so, I mean, he's spending his time harassing. That's what I tweeted about. I talked to you yesterday, yeah. He's spending his time harassing the fucking board.
The planning board of this
because they're having a wedding.
Yeah.
What the fuck? I mean, how does that walk me through how that leads to you caring about transgender rights?
Right.
I mean, about what the fuck?
Well, what I'm fascinated by is he'll never do it, but I'd love to just legitimately get his side of the story, because like this is what I say about Alex Jones, where it's like a conspiracy theorist is not a inherently bad person. They believe what they're doing. So on some level, Bob Murchison must think he's doing good, right?
Like, I don't think so.
I don't
No, I think he's an asshole. I think he's just. Yeah. I mean,
I think he's completely amoral.
I don't think they hate him as much as I do. Nobody hates anybody as much as I hate him.
Right.
But I can only imagine what that town police must think of this guy. Think of the calls, the amount of shit, and just oh god, this fucking guy. And that's where I was wrong, because I talked to Steve yesterday. I'm like, oh geez. It's gonna be an issue. They're probably like, fuck this guy.
I'll just tell you, they were happy to get a phone call from me yesterday.
I'm sure. And I appreciate them. But by the way, they're doing their job.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like in what way would they?
It's not like we're asking for special favors here. We're just trying to peacefully assemble.
Yeah, we're not. Yes, it's crazy. That's, by the way, this Saturday at noon. You fucking better be there if you're a Minifan. You better be there. And Mincels. This is a moment for you guys too to step up. You fucking millennials, do something. You can park at the town hall or the playground parking lot on Cemetery Lane. No parking at churches. Don't block traffic. Don't do any of that stuff. Meet at, that's not a bad idea, Steve. So meet at Jack's Abbey from 11:30 to 11:45 and carpool with the other Minifans.
Yes, there are.
Do you want Minifans with Mincels as well as sort of this unity thing?
Oh, they can mix it up. Yeah.
Good.
So it's about unity.
It's going to be kind of an informal thing. Just meet at Jack's Abbey, concentrate into some cars and drive over.
Yeah, totally chill. I get you, man. Can we have Mike drive one of these cars to sort of add to the excitement?
Sure.
Okay,
yeah.
Driving a shuttle bus back and forth.
Signs are okay. Very kid-friendly event. Leave the Peace Abbey cleaner than we found it. Also, it's one of Steve's. That's fine. It's one of Robinson's rules.
Yes.
Find a place. We're not like the other Barstool shitheads. We'll find them, or like Mike, frankly. The place will be cleaner than we left. We're gonna be as peaceful as can. There's one thing I'm 100% confident about is that
it'll be a lovely day.
That's actually what Mike and I were talking about earlier. Is we are respectful and we're kind. What's going to happen is there are certain residents of the condo complex that a certain activist owns who are going to be prepped and ready to call in a complaint from the first minute.
Good.
No matter what happens.
Yeah, it's fine.
No matter what happens.
That's fine.
So we're just going to have to deal with that.
Now, if that happens, we'll go in the condo, beat the shit out of him, right? Or no?
No.
Okay. I'm just trying to get everything straight. Oh no, we're not doing that.
No.
I'm kidding, of course. First of all, you ever seen these people? The Minifans? These people can barely walk.
Right.
I mean, this is going to be some crew when you see them. I think the fucking circus has rolled into town. I mean, what have you seen? Fucking T.J. Hubbard and Stephen Providence and these people. These are not fighters. These are lovers.
Yes.
And I think we should hand out Romans in town. I think you try to encourage love. I mean, that's what we're trying to do here. That's the other thing I was before we get to the 50 other things. Like, this is a comedy show.
No.
I mean, think of what we're doing.
There's not a lot of laughs.
I think we spent the last month trying to do.
Yeah.
Like, we're not trying to do a whole lot here. I mean, the truth is, if we got rid of Murchison, if Murchison, made a deal with us and bailed, and we're done with all 50 states, we're fucked.
Yeah. What are we going to talk about?
We just fucking shut this stuff down and just move on.
Yeah, we got to hope SNL keeps almost firing people.
No shit.
We'd have to get you in trouble. Find another activist.
I'm sure it'll
to try and make your life miserable.
Oh God, has he ever made my life miserable? What a pain in the ass. I know he loves hearing that, but congratulations, you've made my life more difficult. And I hope I've done the same for you.
Good.
I mean, it's clearly just a war now. I mean, just a one-on-one, and he has not recovered from that episode either. That has humiliated him, and that got him right.
The Click episode.
Yeah. And it's and we have so many fans who have been great, male, female. I don't care if your name is Lisa or Gabe or whatever it is. I mean, male, women, guys, whoever. They've all been on our side. And the Minifans and the Mint Cells both have been unfucking believable. And my guess is Saturday they're going to step up bigly, as a great man once said.
Absolutely. I hope so.
Yes. And I will tell you this too. I will not, even if I know, I'm not going to give you the name of that dog. I won't do it. I won't fucking do it. It's not fair to the dog. That's not fair to that dog to do that.
No.
It's not.
It's a cover-up.
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
And also, I would say, just because this is happening Saturday, don't wait till Saturday. Whatever action you think needs to be taken before then, keep going.
Again, if you are going to do it respectfully and you want to protest, as he does, and which is fine, his constitutional right, I think that Commonwealth School is fine. The American Repertory Theater, go find it.
Of course.
And 128 Technologies, and let them know that the person running it is... what's the best way to articulate it? On boards with a guy like Bob Murchison.
A professional associate.
Yeah, you're right. He's an associate with a guy like that. And for all I know, Murchison's invested in the company. I don't know. I'm going to find out today. I don't really want to cold call this guy and be an asshole, but I kind of do at the same time. Yeah. I'm not sure if we bring it on the air or not. I don't know.
I think as an investor, you have a right to know who the other insiders are.
Of course.
If he has a significant, if he's got like more than 5% of the shares, you have a right to know that.
I think he has more than 5% of the shares.
Oh, then you absolutely have a right to know that.
Andy or Bob?
Andy, anybody.
Oh yeah.
Like if you're a big investor in it, you should be able to know who your
you have one
business
share
that
you should know. I mean, it's your money. I don't care who you are, and I have more than one share, so I would like to know. I will not. As of noon today, I will. Mike knows what this is like. You call your financial guy, and you know how that goes.
I can't get him off the phone.
It's a whole to do.
You're going to dump these shares, and then the company's going to go invent quantum computing.
Fine by me. I don't care. I would want no money.
I'll buy them from you. What kind of deal am I getting?
I'm not one of these people. I don't need $50 million. I'm fine with 30. Like that's been told. I can live on it. It's fine. It's not great, but I can make it happen.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I understand.
I think people think I'm like crazy rich.
You've intimated.
I know, but there's also like everything else, some amplification, some joking around. Like Murchison's not really going after us, Mike. He's a friend.
Right. I know.
This has all been a big we're playing
fun.
character.
It's a bit.
Yeah. Oh, he's so much fun.
Yeah.
It's great. That guy in that Lexus today.
You've paid him
a really nice guy.
You've paid him off to be the enemy.
Yes.
Well, he's playing the part to perfection.
When I do the audio version of my book, I'm going to pretend the guy in the Lexus is Russian. Did you hear this sound or no? Well, hold on. Before can we do this real quick before we get to the other stuff?
Yes.
Have you heard this, Mike, or no?
I don't think so.
I sent you this link yesterday. Ronan Farrow, his book is spectacular. Go buy it.
And it's a serious piece of journalism.
Right? He should win whatever awards they want to give him. He should get for it. I cannot recommend the book enough. They should buy it, right, Steve?
No, they should not. They should not buy it because he's not coming on the Kirk Minihane show.
So he still might.
Maybe.
and this is one of the first questions. It might be the first question I'd ask him, honestly. So Ronan Farrow does reads his own audio book.
Yeah.
And decides to go all in on the accents.
No.
Like, you would, can we start?
They're like Mike Geary level impressions, though.
That seems wildly inappropriate for this kind of a book.
Well, can I just give you one impression to start? See if you have them all, right, lined up? Or let's start with Rosie Perez, shall we?
Oh, my God.
who is friends with Annabella Scoria. Is that her last name? I don't want to get her last name wrong. The actress from Copland, The Sopranos, who Weinstein assaulted.
Yeah.
You know, and, I mean, would like show up. Like, so when she did Copland, this is after Weinstein first assaulted her. She wasn't aware when she signed on that Copland was a Miramax movie. And they were at some overseas thing, and Weinstein got the hotel room right next to her and like literally just bang on her door all night, waiting for her to open.
I'm going to take a shower. You sit there and have a drink.
Right. And Mike you have no issue with that statement, right? What was that?
You know,
well, if you have a question,
guy needs to take a shower.
Well, I mean, after all the stuff with the Ronan Farrow and the New York Times book, if you could ask Harvey Weinstein, as a journalist, Mike, if you could ask Harvey Weinstein one question, what would it be?
Did you know beforehand?
Okay, good. Yeah, I like this.
What kind of a success Pulp Fiction was going to be?
Okay. I thought you'd go Good Will Hunting, but all right.
I mean, you know.
Okay. You know, there's a whole scene they got rid of it. A whole thing in Good Will Hunting where like Will Hunting is being like chased by like the government about like math secrets and stuff. They
glad they got rid of that.
They fucking 86'd it like immediately.
Thank God. Gee, that would have been awful.
William Goldman, who was one of the greatest screenwriters ever, he just died last year. And he wrote Butch Cassidy, The Sundance Kid, All the President's Men. He wrote Marathon Man. He wrote The Princess Bride. Was almost as famous for being what they call a script doctor out there. Like he would come in and consult, or he would go rewrite stuff. He rewrote a million things. And he was brought in to consult with Castle Rock, who first had Good Will Hunting, and he came in for a day and was basically like, "You have to fucking get rid of this whole thing." And Rob Reiner, who was going to originally direct it, was like, "Oh yeah, this doesn't work." They were going to fucking dump the whole thing. I mean, they were going to keep that like weird thing. And also, by the way,
it would have gone into like a weird.
Didn't
thriller
Affleck write a scene with Robin Williams, like a blowjob scene in there?
Well, that's the thing.
Just to see if someone was reading the script.
For years, nobody would read the script, so they rewrote a scene and they had Robin Williams. I think they had Will Hunting blow Robin Williams, right?
Yeah.
His character, just see if they were reading it. And people were like, "No, we didn't see anything. No big deal. No changes." And the other thing was Miramax's first director, who was going to attach to it and was going to star as Robin Williams' role, was Mel Gibson.
Really?
Yes, which would have worked, by the way.
It might have worked. I think Robin Williams is better.
I don't. I think Robin Williams sucked in that movie.
Really? Yeah, I guess Mel Gibson might have been all right. I think Robin Williams is good, though.
I hate schmaltzy Robin Williams. He was like, "Do you ever read Oliver Twist?" I hate fucking... Mel Gibson would have been better.
There's a little much where he's talking about his wife. Like, listen, you son of a bitch.
Yeah,
you know?
I don't believe him like that.
Yeah.
Like, I'll end you, chief.
Yeah.
Like, Mel Gibson, I can believe that. Like, Robin Williams is like, fucking flubber.
Right.
Like, I don't know.
It is a little weird, but I thought he was good.
Other movie notes today as we continue here. Long way of saying Rosie Perez was friends with her. And
I can't imagine what this is going to sound like.
Go ahead.
I said, "Oh, Annabella, you gotta go to the police." She said, "I can't go to the police. He's destroying my career."
Perez said that she urged Chiora to speak by describing her own experience of going public about her assault.
I told her, "I used to tread water for years. It's fucking exhausting. And maybe speaking out, that's your lifeboat. Grab on and get out,"
Perez recalled.
This is unbelievable.
I said, "Honey, the water never goes away." But after I went public, it became a puddle, and I built a bridge over it, and one day, you're gonna get there too.
This is
hold on.
just wrong.
No, think about you can't even be very clear. I can't speak for Mike because maybe he is. We're not laughing at the content. I know Mike finds some of that funny.
No, I'm laughing at the fact that
it's just wildly inappropriate.
This is a very serious issue, and he's doing a Rosie Perez voice.
Also, like, he's the guy who wrote it. Like, you think he'd take it more seriously. I almost admire him in a way. Also, he's so crazy.
This is a huge project. Couldn't you bring in voice actors if you're that serious about creating an artful audiobook?
You would think, or just read it straight.
Yeah, just read it straight. How it should be probably the best.
Well, you know, you could bring in at this point because I think the truth is on the side, and people. Rosie Perez would probably do it.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, I'm not saying the victims would necessarily, like Rose McGowan maybe, but like, you know, Rosie Perez may do it.
Speaking of Rose McGowan.
Slowly, McGowan warmed to him, talked about her life story, at one point cried. As she heaved off plates of armor, he grew more specific.
Obviously, everything we say is off the record, but I've spoken to people who've worked at, say, Miramax, who've told me I'm NDA'd, they can't talk about anything that's happened to them,
but they're desperate to
This is
say
doing this Australian
X-person
thing, right?
abused me or X-person
Was
made
this
my
first
life
McGowan?
hell.
Cockney.
My
Yeah,
book
yeah,
is
that's
going to
Cockney,
address a
that's
lot
right,
of
that's
these things, McGowan said. Friedman seemed
He
very
said
interested
top of the
in
morning
her
to
book
you, mate.
and what she planned to say in it. How can you get the publisher to publish it?
What a
he asked,
bizarre
referring to
move.
her allegation.
So you're
I actually have a signed
hold
document.
on. So the book is great. I just picture people in their car like, wait,
It's got to take them out of it completely.
totally.
No, I don't think so. Tough Ukrainian guy is actually pretty good.
I like tough Ukrainian guy.
Let's
A
hear
new
it.
and shadowy client had come into the picture, an enterprise he wouldn't name that was utilizing him as a subcontractor. He was doing big business. I'm into some cool shit, some dark stuff.
I feel like after every impression, he should have to say, keep in mind this is a very serious matter. We are handling this with complete
Well,
sincerity.
I think also like I don't know. There must be somebody in between that being done and it being sent out who says, you know, Ronan,
Why are
this
you
isn't the
doing
best idea. Like, just speak in the regular voice, though. There's these podcasts I like, and sometimes they do that where the hosts will do the voices, and you're like, why are you doing this? What the fuck are you doing? Just talk regular.
Maybe that's Ronan Farrow's one thing where they're like, hey, don't tell him his impressions are bad. Like, oh, the accents are very good. Yes, that's a good job, Ronan.
Yes,
Terrific.
Jesus. What do we have?
Oh, we got his Donald Trump is pretty good.
Oh, we do have Donald
Jesus
Trump. That's true.
Christ.
In a soliloquy captured by the celebrity news program Access Hollywood, Donald Trump held forth about grabbing women by the pussy. I did try and fuck her. She was married, he had said. She's now got the big phony tits and everything.
Not the greatest Trump.
We have the Australian one or no?
Yeah.
A secret recording of a woman whom the subcontractor had enticed to make statements damaging to McGowan. I have something amazing, Howard wrote. The woman had lied into Rose pretty hard. This is the killer, Weinstein replied, especially if my fingerprints are not on this.
It's really going to a
They
Weinstein.
are not, Howard wrote. And the conversation between you and I is recorded.
Oi, I'm down under, mate. This is a book about a very serious matter.
That Howard guy's the National Enquirer guy.
Yeah.
Who, you know, the National Enquirer, holy shit. Jesus, God. Fucking, when you read about that, and their part in the whole thing is incredible.
All right, this is the elite European woman.
Oh, yes.
She had already ordered a glass of wine. I won't bite, she said, patting the seat next to her. Come, sit next to me. Wallace said he had a cold
I
and
won't
ordered
bite.
tea.
All right, and then Peter Jackson.
Oh, yes.
Later,
That's
her
not that
suspicions would be borne out. The director, Peter Jackson, said that when he was considering casting Sorvino and Ashley Judd in The Lord of the Rings, Weinstein had interceded. I recall Miramax telling us they were a nightmare to work with, and we should avoid them at all costs. Jackson later
insane.
told
Isn't
the
it
reporter.
insane?
He
At
should have
the
said this
time,
for his
we had no reason to
cartoon
question
about
what
Me
these
Too.
guys
Who
were
would
It's
have
one
known?
man show. That is an incredible part too, though. Like, not only because it's funny, you watch these movies, you'd be like, "Geez, whatever happened to Mira Sorvino?
Well, let me tell you.
What happened to her is Weinstein was like, she's really difficult to work with, meaning she wouldn't fuck him, so she was blackballed. It's incredible.
Jesus Christ.
Isn't it unbelievable?
I'd like to see Farrow go on some late night show and have like Kimmel or somebody be like, hey, do a voice for us. Come
That's the
on.
thing. Nobody's going to ask him about that stuff.
Well,
which is
it
weird.
goes a little something like this.
Yeah. What are you drinking tonight? Yeah.
Ronan.
It's important that he took down all these creeps, but it's more important that he's brought back the world of mimicking. He's the new Rich Little, which I like.
Goes on tour with puppets to describe all the actions.
Like, what's his thought? He's a smart kid. Like, what's his thought process there? Well,
He wants to show his chops, his acting chops.
I think you're reading it in your straight voice for so long. You're like, I got to spice this up a little.
yeah, but I mean, he went more than a little. He went all in.
There's a thing if you're telling a story about someone with like a British accent or something, you feel the need to do it, but you would think that
That's
would...
probably what happened. He slipped into the accent just once and was like, you know what,
Well, now
this
I
works.
have to do it with
yeah.
I would say though, Rosie Perez had probably
maybe you can cut that
some
one. yeah.
caution on that one.
Yeah.
I've got Amber Gutierrez.
Okay, yep.
But can you pass on a message? Gutierrez texted almost immediately. Hello, my lawyer said you wanted to contact me. Just wanted to ask about what.
It's like every bad like.
I'm a
what's
reporter
the
with
guy say
NBC
with
News.
the guy in the terrible the character in Titanic? his sidekick was like, "We go to America. I can see the Statue of Liberty."
Yeah.
Like, it's just like
Steve's right. It's no different than saying, "Mike, do a."
it's exactly what it is.
It's like
an
a Family
Italian
Guy
voice.
like
Yeah.
a Family Guy voice.
I think if we have Ronan Farrow on, you two should sort of have a competition.
William, do you do a William Benditson, Ronan?
That's the thing. If you write a book in Benditson, are you going to do that if you write your book with all these different characters?
Only if it's about a disturbingly serious matter.
Well, it may happen.
Yeah, right.
You may be the only one left. What will Steve sound like?
Hot dogs, Maine.
It's going to have a little hint of Russian to it. Just the slightest. He's never been able to quite knock
Steve
off.
Robinson.
Yes. My name is Steve Robinson. I was born in America. I'm American.
Red leather, yellow leather. Red leather, yellow leather.
Did you ever watch that show, The Americans?
Yeah, I did.
Did you? Interesting. Why would you? Any reason? Just like the show, or didn't hit you personally at all?
No, it was compelling drama.
Exactly what.
Any television recommendations for the folks out there, Steve? People like to hear what you are watching right now.
I like American TV show Friends. I find Joey very funny.
Actually,
How you doing?
I've recommended this one to Mike before, Righteous Gemstones on HBO.
I've heard that.
I do want to watch.
Yeah, the
that.
Danny McBride
Yeah,
comedy.
yeah,
It's
yeah.
really funny. Yeah.
I'm a little Danny McBride out.
Yeah, I mean, he's the same person
That's
he
the
always is,
thing.
but it's
is
a very
funny.
clever premise, and it's got John Goodman in it.
As much as he's
And,
the same character, like Vice Principals only lasted 2 seasons. Eastbound and Down was probably too many seasons, but it was only 4. Like it's not overkill. I don't.
No,
think.
I know.
It's also good. It's got Adam Devine in it too. It's got a good cast.
John Goodman.
John Goodman.
Yeah, John Goodman and Adam Devine, and who's the one from Justified, the bad guy?
Walton
in
Goggins?
Unicorn?
Yeah, he's part of that. He's
yeah.
part of their world too,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Okay, there you go. See, Steve Robinson television recommendation.
Wow.
We give people what they want. All right, where are we going next? So that's that.
Now, what does Danny McBride sound like in this show? If you could act it out for us.
This Globe story? These fucking Globe people are insane. I mean, they're just fucking they're insane.
Amazing.
Totally nuts.
They will
I think
completely
they're-
ignore what Bob Murchison is doing.
Right. I mean, or Joe
help
Curtatone, or
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, no, I say you're wrong about that. Mike's
Yeah.
right. They didn't ignore what Murchison's doing. They
but
contributed.
What they're doing now. You know,
Right.
there are so many people doing bad things that the Boston Globe turns a blind eye to.
Well, I'm all for
Who is giving out all this money?
I'm all for journalism and finding stuff out, but find it out. Like, don't just write a story. It's like,
Yeah.
gee, I wonder who's doing this. We don't know.
Here's the other thing: if somebody cut a check for $75 million to Harvard, they wouldn't give a fuck.
Of course not. And they were
Any other college, it's only because this is a Christian college or has Christian affiliations.
Well, there's also. I mean, you're right. in
Well,
the sense
let's-
they
hold
should
on.
they should ask the question: where did the money come from?
Of course, that's their
But
job.
they shouldn't just go like, "What do you guys think?"
We bet it's really bad. Okay,
Yeah.
so Deirdre Fernandez. God, do your Deirdre Fernandez, Mike. I didn't really mean that, Mike. Check mark, Steve. You got that?
Cut that one out.
Ronan. It was good. It was good. Oh, hey. Is that Danielle?
Okay, wow.
They send this dope Deirdre Fernandez on the. Did we reach out to her?
We did. She's too busy this week to come talk to you.
She's too busy this week.
Yeah.
Doing what?
She's reporting.
Okay.
She's calling.
She is.
She's calling.
Cold calling.
She's cold calling the owners of Chick-fil-A.
Nobody cold calls like the Globe. I'll say that.
Yeah.
So Gordon College is if you're in Massachusetts, you don't know if you're from out of state, is a college in the North Shore. I think it's where in
Had you heard of it before?
yes,
Okay.
one of Rob Bradford's kids went to Gordon College.
Oh, okay.
And Rob doesn't live far from Gordon College. By the way, Rob's kids he has 3. I have to say, he raised 3 great kids. So I will never criticize them. Their father sucks, but that's life. But these kids are great. So she writes, it's all the talk at local church gatherings and in the halls of colleges struggling to keep their doors open, which right away is not true. I mean, she's just making something up. I mean, it's all the talk at local church. What does that even mean? And in the halls
And
of
how many
colleges
churches has she been
struggling,
to?
all the halls of colleges struggling to keep their doors open. What colleges, A, are struggling to keep their doors open? And B, she went to each of those and walked around the halls. I mean, we could do this all day. I mean, it comes from
bullshit creative writing.
Comes from a place of just bullshit. Who in the world wrote Gordon College, which is, by the way, a Christian school? Before we get into this, the jaw-dropping check for $75.5 million to be exact, with no name attached. To me, personally, and I felt this way, like The answer is none of your fucking business.
Right.
I mean, the people want to know. A Needham reader insisted in the subject line of his email where this money came from. So let me just tell you how the Boston Globe works. A Needham reader, who's probably a big liberal, emailed this person and was outraged that money was being given to a Christian school. And this person is the one that kicked off the story, this emailer.
Yes, guaranteed.
And this writer was like, "Oh, we got to find that. This is evil
Christians
money.
giving money to other Christians?
Blood money."
The answer is it isn't easy to come by. We tried, but Gordon takes its vow of silence. I think she means its vow of silence seriously. How dare they?
No way.
How dare they? By the way, so if somebody wrote them a check for $75 million and said, "Please don't say our name," normally, like you would say, "Boy, that's awfully classy."
Yeah.
Like, geez, they don't want credit.
Yeah.
They don't want 50 buildings named after them. Which they could for $75 million. The college that size, you could change the name of the school.
Yeah,
you could change the name of every building.
Well, that's how it would be written if it was to Harvard or anywhere else. Like, wow, what a brave donor.
Or if it was or conversely, if it was some big Christian person who gave $75 million wanted his name everywhere, they'd say what an asshole the guy was. Right. Like what an ego, One of the clear stipulations with the gift is anonymity, and we would not want to jeopardize that, said Rick Sweeney, a Gordon spokesman who pointed out the college is in the middle of a crucial $130 million fundraising campaign. Potential donors to Gordon, I'm sure, will be watching for how well or not we manage donor relations. Gee, I mean, what a perfectly reasonable answer to give to that question. My answer would be, fuck you, but Rick and the people at Gordon are nicer than me. I would say it's none of your goddamn business. Like, where do you get your fucking donations from?
This, by the way, the same answer that the Museum of Fine Arts would give, that any college would give. Yeah, we protect the privacy of our donors.
Of course.
Done.
I mean, if they say no and you want to, I don't know. It's this weird thing where you probably want to get more and more money from people. It's strange how that works.
Yeah.
As opposed to what Rick really should have said in the Globe's mind is, listen, I got to be honest. It's hurting me so much that this Christian person donated $75 million to this Christian school. I got to tell you this guy's name. Like, this is really bothering me.
I got to blow the whistle here.
Yeah. I mean, this evil person who's giving money to a college so kids can go to school and, I don't know, you sort of study Christianity and like learn Christian values. I don't know. So, yeah, you know what? Even though I'm also, Rick Sweeney, Christian, I just can't. I got to tell you. I just got to let it all out. Here he is. Here's where he lives. Here's what's going on. Here's his family. Like, can we get together and ruin this person's life, please? Is that possible?
Doing a great service.
Who gave $75 million to Gordon College? I mean, he should give us $75 million, but that's fine. Nice. Still, though, boy, nothing gets by Deirdre. There were some slim clues. Who is this person? What are the these Globe people are not real, are they?
Cartoon character.
Well, if you'd like me to act out who this person is,
I think we're okay. Right? Save it for the live show. According to Gordon College officials, the donor has been involved with the school for more than a decade. And by the way, fine. And made an unsolicited call to Gordon's president about a major contribution. That's Lindsay, the president. And the donor had been in talks for the past few years before the details of the gift were finalized this summer. This hasn't stopped the curious from speculating. And when she writes that means that hasn't stopped from people when I call them to say something about it, because nobody is speculating about it. I don't know who it is. Do you know who it is? This is a quote, a story. Asked Shirley Hoekstra, president of the Council for Christian Colleges and Universities. It's a well-kept secret. That's a quote.
It's also made to sound like people are just asking. I don't know who this is. Do you know? When in reality, they're like, hey, who's the donor? They're like, I don't know who it is.
Either she's never thought about it.
Yeah, right.
Hey, you think Shirley Hoekstra, whatever her name is, before she got this call, was walking around all day going, who is it? Guys, who is it? Who is it? Who gave this money?
She might as well have asked me. I would have given the same answer. I don't know. Do you?
How about, and by the way, I'll give this Deirdre credit. You want to talk about a fucking bloodhound. I mean, I should hire her. I hope she's not following me around.
She knows how to follow the clues.
How about this, okay? If she figures out on her own, she's a fucking genius. A Massachusetts Republican strategist suggested that, ready for this? A wealthy alumnus, someone tied to the school, or a rich Christian sympathetic to Gordon's financial struggles might be the masked donor.
What makes you think?
Holy fucking shit.
That is a bold leap.
Is that really true?
It's a bit of a leap.
I can't believe I would have.
Well, that rules out all the atheists.
I thought it was Nancy Pelosi myself. Yeah. I didn't.
The truth is out there.
So it's somebody with a lot of money.
Yeah.
Yes.
So it's wealthy or a rich. Is that the least necessary paragraph ever written in any story?
And also, why are we giving anonymity to the Republican consultant just to chip that in?
Well, because they asked for it. And you think it's by the way, a Massachusetts Republican, just so if you're not from the state, that means you're a Democrat. Yeah. Just to be very clear. Starbucks. So then she just starts recklessly throwing out names as potential candidates. Like,
Could it be?
It really is like so disgusting. It's unbelievable.
She should be going through like the list of people who donated to Donald Trump and calling up each one of them.
Or just pick, just open the old phone book and just pick 6 names. It's unbelievable. Starbucks chairman Mike Ullman's name has been suggested by more than one interested sleuth.
Oh.
No, first of all, no, it hasn't, but that's fine. Ullman also served as chief executive of the retailer JCPenney, is a member of Gordon's board of trustees and the chairman of its fundraising campaign. But Ullman swatted back any speculation he was the donor. Asked by a reporter, sorry, Mike, of the Eagle Tribune if earlier this month if he wrote the check, he said no. Go ahead.
You have to admit there's a skill to this in the fact that she's just coming up with names. Because remember, we asked Dave Cullinane to just dial numbers.
That's
he
true.
couldn't do that.
That's true.
So coming up with random names is pretty
So
impressive.
the credit you want to give her is that she's smarter than Cullinane.
Yes.
Okay. Yes. I will
You'll agree
I'll
to
go
that?
along with that.
I
Yes.
hate the breezy manner of this too. Like she's just like doodling along, trying to out some guy.
This is
just
so
for giving
globy.
money.
It's so globy,
Like-
and I know it hits me right because I've had to deal with this. But it's just like this person who is a Christian. Look, I'm not Christian. I know you are, Steve. So you take it personally. I think it's silly myself, but if you believe in that and you're going to donate $75 million, think of the help that's going to do for a school.
Who was it? Give me names.
Even if it just goes towards financial aid for students. Like there's somebody who couldn't go to college and now they get to go to college. Great.
Well, fine, but I think you're going to apologize after this part. Others have speculated that it could be a well-known Christian entrepreneur interested in backing conservative issues.
Oh God.
Let's just say I hope not.
Let's just say this, okay? We're not going to Sherburne. We're going to Gordon College Saturday. I want this fucking person. We have to find out who this person is. Gordon, which enrolls 2,000 students, has taken a more hardline approach to social issues in recent years, with the administration vocally opposing gay rights.
Oh my goodness.
That's put Gordon smack dab in the center of the country's culture wars. Now, I'd like to see the administration's vocal opposition of gay rights.
So are they opposing human rights for gay people, or are they supporting a biblical worldview?
I'm guessing that they don't think that 2 gay people should be allowed to sign a piece of paper that says they're married. By the way, and I know Bob won't put this part in, I disagree with them on that.
Right.
I think gay people should be allowed to be married. What do you think on that, Steve?
No, I'm fine if they get preferential tax treatment.
You don't think you should be allowed to get married? And
No, I think they should. I think they should be
you said
able to.
preferential tax treatment.
Well, that's all marriage really is. But
Can you just answer the question, please?
yes,
Okay,
yes,
that's all.
they should get if 2 people want to live together.
And Mike
they
is
should get the
against it,
tax treatment,
right?
Me?
Yes.
No. Let's keep this one on the record.
It's just so silly. I mean, So can we find the vocal opposition of gay rights from the Gordon College people? Because I want to hear.
Sure,
I really want to hear
yeah,
what that
sure.
sounds like.
I'll pull up all those clips.
Hey. Ho.
So where do they go next?
You can't even predict it.
Actually, you can.
Well, yeah, no. If you're a scholar of globe hypocrisy
me
and
think.
fucking shit,
I'll give you one hint, Mike. Ready? The credit card machines are awfully fast.
I was going to guess Trump. They accuse some big Trump supporter.
Oh, no. Chick-fil-A.
Oh my
come
God.
on. We reach out to the owners of Chick-fil-A. I love they're so like small-minded. They think, well, Gordon College, okay, anti-gay. Who gave them money?
Chick-fil-A.
Chick-fil-A. It's got to be the guy who owns Chick-fil-A, right? He's anti-gay. It has to be them. This is a story in a newspaper. This is just like this is the National Enquirer.
Maybe it was David Duke.
Maybe it was Kirk Minihane. He says he's rich. We reached out to the owners of Chick-fil-A, the Georgia-based chicken sandwich chain, who have taken their share of heat for their opposition to same-sex marriage. 7 years on, the chain is finally giving its Boston outpost, with a restaurant scheduled to open in Copley Square soon. Listen to this person. Could a donation to Gordon be part of its grand entrance into the Boston area? Like, that's their... We're going to give anonymously, $75 million. And part of that is to help our entrance into the Boston area. So you're going to give the money anonymously. No one's going to know about it. On the North Shore as part of your grand plan to win people over in Boston. Does that make any sense at all?
You got to give him credit for at least saying, like, hey, we don't know any of the facts, but that's not going to stop us from speculating.
I mean, that is, how crazy is that? This is the crazy, honestly, I know, am I overreacting?
No, not at all.
Mike, am I? I'm being serious.
We may know nothing about this.
This is the craziest, most dangerous, like, the globe is so fucking dangerous, it's unbelievable. And they're in bed, by the way, with Murchison. Don't forget that. Shirley's in bed with Murchison.
I will say, though, I just found a story from 2015 about Gordon College. They have a campus-wide policy banning gay sex.
They do?
Yeah. It's part of their life. It's part of their life and conduct policy.
I'm going to guess, giving their Christian school, how do they feel about heterosexual premarital sex at that college?
That's probably also part of their life and conduct policy. I'm just saying they seem to be a little bit more Puritan than some other colleges.
Is it the public school?
No.
Okay, then fuck
I
off.
I would never send my kids here.
Neither would I. God knows I wouldn't either.
I also wouldn't question who's donating. Give me a list. Give me a list of donors.
Yeah. I mean, then fuck off. That's what I would say to them, and that's fine. And I think that's, first of all, silly. Like, do you think that's going to... I think if two gay people are worked up, they're going to be like, oh, shit, there's a ban here. Let's just say, in Steve Robinson parlance, just an HJ. How does that sound?
I guess there's quite a bit of gay sex going on at Gordon College.
I think there's probably more than most schools. Yes. Dan did not give the gift. That's Dan Cathy, the Chick-fil-A owner.
The evil bastard,
Yes.
Thank God.
Well, I mean, he did sort of say that, like, if gay marriage passes, they'll be like, the world will end, basically, didn't he? He's like, there's going to be, like, hurricanes and stuff, right?
Well, he's nuts.
There have been a lot of hurricanes lately.
That's a good point. I didn't even think of that. Okay, but look, okay, fine. Chick-fil-A, no. Cross it off the list. Do you think this is going to stop a journalist like this? No.
Well, hey, look at it this way. When you say, I don't know if she's doing a great job here. Imagine if it was the owner of Chick-fil-A. Mm-hmm. Just imagine that.
Okay, I've got you. Yep, to my head. Go ahead, continue.
That'd be, imagine what a different world this would be.
In what way?
Like, at least she's asking the question.
Oh, I got you. Yes.
Well, we'd have to protest Chick-fil-A, and there would be lines out the door at every location.
Because if it was them, I'll tell you.
Well, no, see, I agree with her, though. I think there's something to the idea that they anonymously gave $75 million to a school because they're opening a restaurant in Copley, because I know that's the way they operate. I mean, that's great. Yeah. That's a great business move to hand over $75 million. Because then people will be walking by, and they'll say, should I go there for lunch today? Oh, that's right. They gave $75 million to Gordon College. Yeah. You know what? I will have Chick-fil-A today. That's just pure. This is, again, as somebody who's never had to do anything in their lives. I mean, ever.
So now, here's where the story really reaches.
I think we veer into madness just now.
Absolute fucking insane.
First of all, imagine writing these 4 words in a row. What about Hobby Lobby? The arts and crafts chain that successfully argued to the U.S. Supreme Court that it should be exempt from the Affordable Cares Act coverage mandate on religious grounds. The Green family, which owns Hobby Lobby and the Museum of the Bible, has backed Christian colleges in the past.
It'd be great if they just started digging up celebrities that have said anti-gay
what about
things.
Gary Sinise? Gary Sinise is a big conservative guy. Maybe he supported it.
Absolutely.
Does John Rocker have any money left?
Who's that nut on Twitter that Jerry always liked? No, not Larry Johnson.
James Woods?
James Woods. Yeah, maybe James Woods did this. Let's call him up.
What about the Gatlin brothers? What about the whole world of country music? How about Lee Greenwood? I mean,
the Koch brothers aren't mentioned in this.
That's true. We're supposed to celebrate that, right? One of them died. Right?
Yeah.
That was a big celebration. I don't think so. Maybe it was Mel Gibson.
Maybe. But now we're on to something.
Mart Green, is that right? Rescued Oral Roberts University. Isn't that Oral Roberts University or no?
I think so.
Mart Grad. This is not
maybe it's a different
few typos in here.
About a decade ago, giving $70 million to help the institution. Around the same time, his brother Steve Green bought 217 acres in Western Massachusetts.
Whoa!
There were good reasons to suspect the Green family had found their next college project in Gordon. Why?
Because.
Why?
Western Massachusetts.
Just a regular Hardy boy right here.
but the trail turned cold.
Oh, God.
So why is Gordon's gift, she asked, spark so many theories? The answer should be because you've written them out here. Like, nobody else is sparking these theories. But here we go. You knew. You were just waiting for it, and here it is. Convicted sex offender Jeffrey Epstein's donations to both MIT and Harvard have caused uproars on these campuses. Now, keep in mind, by the way, the Globe for years knew about Epstein, knew him. They had Dershowitz write op-eds for the paper, knew full well. This book that I read, James Patterson wrote about Epstein, is years old. I mean, people knew about Epstein. They were aware of him. They knew his ties to Harvard. They knew his ties to MIT. They knew it. Like cold, they knew it. Never wrote about it.
No.
Now, here, on the other side, it's just maybe Hobby Lobby. Maybe Chick-fil-A. Some guy bought something.
Let's make a list.
This guy bought some acres in Western Massachusetts. Well, naturally, he must be giving $75 million to a school 150 miles away. Like,
let's make a list of Christians with $100 million.
And by the way, also this little, very, totally irrelevant part. But I'll just point this out. Like, these people are Christian. I understand that's really evil. Mm-hmm. Jeffrey Epstein was raping children. I understand in the Globe's mind that sort of it's it's a tough call.
But you're saying it's on par.
Here's the logic.
It's a tough
Here's
call.
the logic connection. So a billionaire pedophile donated to a college once, and it was kept secret. So maybe this secret donation also came from a billionaire pedophile.
True. It may have. We don't know.
Once it happened, so it could happen again.
This would be a really good job. Like in my high school journalism class, if they gave us this story, like said, hey, there's an anonymous donor that gave $75 million to a Christian school. You have no resources, and we're not going to give you any other facts on that. Come up with a list of people that could have donated. This would be a great job.
Why don't we just, look out there and just, I wonder who, fucking, built that building right there. I don't know. Let's call some people. Like, it's insane. So she gets into that, this person suite says, I have no questions about donor integrity or the college not have accepted the gift in the first place. The simple answer to why everyone's curious about Gordon's anonymous gift, again,
everyone's curious.
Not everyone is
people
curious.
People are talking about it. It's the buzz on the streets.
Maybe because it's so rare. Small colleges like Gordon are struggling, So small private colleges like Gordon are struggling. This person or family, whatever, or group is keeping the college alive, maybe $75 million. And then she ends, so I have more quotes from the people. She ends, considering the need out there, maybe Gordon's donor has the right idea. It's best to keep quiet. It's that I am holding in my left hand. You're hearing the craziest story I have ever read, ever. I know I do this all the time. It'll get past soon enough. The craziest story I've ever read in my life.
It's also
some rich hedge fund asshole makes $1 billion doing hedge funds at like strip mine in the third world. They don't fucking care about it. But if this guy was a Chick-fil-A, oh well, you have the wrong beliefs about human sexuality. Like, burn him.
Lobby.
It's also a story that proves why the donor probably wanted to remain anonymous.
Exactly. But also
who was it? What's your name?
It just proves how dangerous. And the only reason I saw this, of course, is because that dummy Shirley tweeted it out. She was talking how great it is. Like, this is
good journalism.
So reprehensible. If it was on the other side, I'd be like, this is so disgusting.
And there's no one at the Globe who will question that.
No, they all think it's great.
Pure groupthink.
And why won't this person come on?
Too busy.
Too busy. Okay.
Well, the search continues.
That's true. That's true. I mean, I wonder where all John Henry's money came from. It's all clean?
Let's find out.
That's a good question.
I mean, why don't we dig in? I don't know. I mean, look, he's made billions of dollars. Maybe those billions of dollars came from sex offenders. Ooh. Maybe they came from rapists. Yeah. Who knows? I'm just saying. Who knows?
Maybe some racists. Perhaps.
Yeah, I have no idea.
Yeah.
Who knows?
Bernie Madoff, maybe?
Could be.
Yeah.
Madoff.
Madoff? Yes.
God, you're not from this country. See, that's another one.
Ah, yes, Bernard Madoff.
I am told he
is bad man. Played by actor Robert De Niro.
De Niro in television film on HBO.
On home box office.
All right. I don't know. Sometimes I know I overreact, but I think that's just a crazy story.
No, it is. It's fucking nuts.
All right. Well, it's not nuts, ironically, although you can swipe on your nuts as Roman if you'd like to, but I go right to the shaft. We love Roman. GetRoman.com. 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 And Saturday is proving to be not only a great event for the Minifans, which it feels like it's going to be a big event unless I'm wrong. Do you feel like it's dying down at all?
I'm feeling the groundswell.
More
people
getting bigger
are
and
reaching
bigger?
out to us. Yes.
Good,
Feels
good.
like it's getting bigger and bigger.
Good. Excellent. Just like Steve's cock does when he puts some fucking Roman on there, right?
Exactly.
Yes. I like Roman.
The Roman swipes.
So we have a potentially big superhero enemy showdown on 2 levels Saturday.
Yes, that's interesting.
Yes.
And I hope to provide peace. And we may have peace between an arch enemy and a superhero in Roman world. No?
I don't think we're going to have peace there. I think that just has to be a smackdown.
We're going to try. I mean, we're not there for fighting, though. We're there for love.
No, we want to vanquish Two Pump Chump.
We're going to. Who are we hearing from today?
Getro Man.
All right, let's hear from Getro Man.
Getro Man here.
Getro Man here. Well, I'm told you're having a prayer vigil on Saturday, Minihane.
Mm-hmm.
Well, prayer might help heal the community of Sherburne and unite the Minifans, but you know what prayer can't do? Prayer can't stop a 25-year-old stud from spilling his banana juice before his woman or man has gotten hers or his.
Right.
So stop being a quick-coming, selfish lover and equip yourself with Roman swipes, the proven remedy to the premature emptying of your yam bags. Like my friend Andrew Dice Clay says, hickory dickory dock, swipe some Roman on your cock. A goosh. Uh-oh, I'd love to hang around and chat, but it looks like Mookie Betts just offered an interview to Rob Bradford, and we all know what that means. Getro Man, oh, never mind, Bradford already blew his load. Got any bad radio to play?
Yes, we do.
That's the best ending of a Getroman segment.
I mean, what better read do you have than that? GetRoman.com. GetRoman.com. Okay. Do we have time to do the prank calls here? Do you want to set up Che? What are we doing? We have time?
We have time to do a few of the prank calls.
Let's see. Because I want to set Che up, the story up. We have Danielle Solzman. Is that right?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
Yeah.
We'll have her on.
Solzy,
who wants Michael Che fired. Normally, I'm going to be in the horrendous position of having to defend Michael Che, which is going to be physically painful for me, but I'll do it the best I can.
I'm sure Blind Mike will be able to help you with that.
True. I mean, he did a terrible thing. Don't get me wrong. I mean, it's an awful thing. We'll get there in a second. He did. Yes, he did. And that you shouldn't be able to do that. It's almost as bad as showing your breasts on television during a baseball game.
It's been a rough week for America.
How many states do we have left?
So I think we have 4 or 5.
That's it?
We had 5 yesterday. Leaving the studio yesterday, we had 5.
Are we going to wrap this up today?
I think we're still in the hunt for South Dakota.
Okay, where are we starting?
So we've got, I made a couple of calls yesterday. Tim and Canton made a couple of calls. Matt in Rhode Island made a couple of calls. And Kelleher made a couple of calls.
Oh, we have to address the Kelleher elephant at some point too, huh?
Yeah.
And the MHB thing.
I heard about that.
Strange.
Did you see it or no?
No, Steve told me about it this morning.
You never see anything on Twitter. What are you doing? You're always like, I didn't see that.
A little joke, a little jab.
No, but I'm serious. You're like, I didn't see that. Like, what?
I don't know.
How do you miss that?
The MHB thing? I don't know. I just didn't look.
I missed it until this morning.
I look more for things. I don't necessarily follow along my timeline. I look more for stories that are trending and things like that.
Okay. Well, I don't know what's going on. I think MHB did some joke or bit or something, right?
Yeah, he tweeted out that it was his dad in control of his account, that he'd opened up a mysterious package and was in the hospital.
He was not well. Yeah.
Okay. Well, they all work. Where are we starting here? Is MHB going to be here on Saturday?
I still have not heard.
I don't know.
Haven't heard word one from him.
He better be here.
Maybe he really is in the hospital.
People want him there.
I know. He's a big star there.
He's a huge star.
He's the Minifan. Him and DEC are the Minifans.
Well, yeah. Well. All right, where are we starting?
So this is Matt.
But he's not actually dead, right? MHB?
Not to my knowledge.
No, he was in the Minifan thread afterwards, reassuring us that he is.
Oh, good. We love him. Okay, so I mean, again, not everything works. Go ahead.
So Matt in Providence called the Truth Christian Network, 5:90 a.m. in Virginia.
I thought we got Virginia.
No, we got West Virginia.
Now here's
right.
There were failed attempts at Virginia.
The Danny
and
Jones show
South Dakota
was our West Virginia. Yeah.
Now some people say that my Washington D.C. call should count for Virginia because the WJFK is licensed.
Okay. Can we just play the call, please?
Out of Virginia.
I don't have time.
There's so much.
I'm not crazy.
Maybe I'll have Bill or Eric on sometime. We can just do a discussion on Mormonism on the air. Have a special guest. It'd be fun. All right. Why don't we get on the lines to Matt from Rhode Island if you're still there after all this time. Matt, are you?
Yeah, I'm still here. How are you doing this evening, Matt?
Doing all right. Thanks for we're waiting a long time. Sorry about that, but I thought it was worth it. What do you got, buddy?
No problem.
Sure,
so I was hoping you could help me find some Bible references and, maybe just give me some good old-fashioned advice from one God-fearing man to another.
Okay.
So if you give me a second to elaborate on kind of the situation I got going on. About a year or so ago, my brother Ben, his wife Brianne was diagnosed with brain cancer. 26 years old.
Stop this. I know this is not right. How do you feel hearing this?
What do you mean?
It's Steve's brother and his sister-in-law who passed away.
I think Matt in Rhode Island did a good job.
See, he doesn't mind.
Brianne is not the wife's name, though, right?
Brienne is the woman who stole my virginity.
Right. At the tender age of
15.
15.
Oh, okay.
Yes,
I forgot that name.
Yes. Jesus, this is tough.
Oh, it gets better.
Oh, good.
I won't find it.
She did give the cancer some guff, but after about 8 months, she finally succumbed to the fortress of solitude. And, where the problems began, we were at her funeral, and I had invited a few of my friends from my Christian fellowship group.
Of course.
They attended with me because, we have a rule between us. You never turn down an invitation to a wedding or a funeral.
Right.
Anyways, where the issues began, after the funeral...
It'd be great if this guy was like, wait, hold on, what?
Lead one of my friends to the restroom area in the downstairs area of the church. And we stumbled upon my brother and his late wife's twin sister in an unfortunate situation. Now, we later confronted my brother about this. For lack of a better term, we tried to tell him, one bite from the family pizza. But, they told us that in terms of their relationship, they had found their Goldilocks zone, and it would be easy for the kids if she assumed their mother's role. They want the children to believe that their aunt or aunt had passed away and that their mother was always the same person. I'm no Boy Scout myself, and I understand that hurt people, but now that this has come out, we've found out more and more about my brother. We found out he may have exaggerated his military service. He may have also carried on an inappropriate relationship with our stepmother, Flo. He even pushed me down the stairs. I plowed over my Italian neighbor and ended up needing Tommy John surgery on my elbow. I mean, I've had enough at this point. These two goofuses plan on getting married this Saturday, and I just don't know what to do. I want to tell them, homie, don't play that, but I don't know how to say it to them the right way.
How does he answer?
You can help me?
I don't care what's going on. You can't support the lies. If he was at his wife's funeral and fooling around with her sister, and then he wants to lie to the children about who passed away, then this is a man of great deceit.
I mean, that is, if you think about it, that really is evil. If he's doing that, I mean, that is not right.
I would say that's pretty wrong. Yeah.
How could I get mad at Matt in Rhode Island for pulling that one off?
I just love the.
What a story.
I just love the.
Do we have more from Matt or no?
Yeah, we do have some other calls.
Let me just say real quick. I just saw Matt tweet out before we play the rest of this one. He said he's going to hell or whatever. He tweeted out this woman, that Amy woman, yesterday emailed him. Hey there, checking in on your aunt. How is she?
No, that's God.
That is so mean.
That might be the worst thing we've done. So making that woman believe
she's gonna know at this point, right?
That's his aunt.
She probably heard.
That is his aunt Shirley, who's his aunt.
Well,
his
her
aunt,
aunt,
who's dying of lung cancer.
Auntie Shirley, his aunt.
Aunt Shirley, his aunt. Yeah.
What does he say? Does he say I was just fucking around?
No, you can't. You can't respond. You got to ignore.
Yeah, I guess so. Poor Amy.
I like Amy. Jeez, do we have more? Is this call kind of done or not?
Yeah, that call's done.
I think we can put Virginia safely.
I would say so.
I mean, it was already there because of the licensing issue. Like, I don't
the
want
licensing and the transmitters are in Virginia.
No, I understand.
It's Virginia sports talk station.
Sure, I got you. You're absolutely right. You're right. You're right. You're right, Mike.
Well, now you're going to have to get DC.
Huh?
What? Shut up. What's the next call?
All right. Here's my call to Ann Baker in New Jersey yesterday.
Oh, we got Jersey.
Yeah,
well,
yeah.
Do we have Jersey, do you think? What's your prediction?
I think we'll get it.
Steve is good at this.
Oh, okay.
The first and last name in pizza. Mike, you've been very patient.
Wait a second.
Hold on. Steve loves dropping that like last 5 seconds. What did she say?
The first and last name in pizza.
In pizza. Oh, it's a response. It's a sponsor.
Yeah, probably.
Oh, the first and last name.
Oh, okay.
In pizza.
I wonder who that
What would that be? It's local places?
You know.
Did you go to Western? Did you go Western New Jersey or no?
I don't know where the hell it is. I assume it's not like Trenton.
Right. Good assumption. Go ahead.
The first and last name in pizza. Mike, you've been very patient. Thanks for holding.
Oh, hi, Ann. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
Hi. I was listening to you talk about the death of Baghdadi earlier, and I'm happy as a hot dog that Trump was able to take him out.
Yep.
And I know things take time, but I don't think ISIS is ready to turn into a pumpkin just yet. I think that they're going to start to rebuild. And I think that there's a debate in the terror community as to whether an Arab should take over ISIS or whether one of the new recruits from the West should, maybe someone more westernized. And there's this guy named Rich Kelleher. He cut his teeth during the IRA, during the Troubles, and he radicalized at the MHB Mosque in London. And he's been putting out these...
Wait a minute, hold on. You think ISIS, this caller, thinks ISIS is going to hand over to an Irish guy?
Yeah.
He's an
IRA fighter.
Richie Kelleher.
So he went to the ISIS people in London brainwashed him.
Yeah, at the MHB Mosque. Yes.
Right. So the MHB Mosque in London.
Yeah.
Oh, well, that's a theory.
The head of ISIS is Rich Kelleher.
That'd be good. I would like that. Go ahead.
With talking about propaganda and the Minifans and the Mincels. And I think we could see a guy like Kelleher take over ISIS in Baghdadi's absence.
Wow. How old is he now? How old is he now, Mike? If he's been with the Troubles.
Yeah, no, he was very young during his IRA years. I think now he might be in his 60s or 70s, but I mean, he's kind of like Baghdadi, where no one really knows his real age.
Yeah.
I think.
Do you have any doubt in your mind whatsoever when you're saying this that she's just going to play along?
I am depressed
I
at the
always
level of
assume they won't,
intelligence
yeah.
of the right-wing radio people.
So I would say
it's the same thing. Like the sports guys want to know who the offensive linemen of the Patriots are, the backup O-line.
Well, it's a
These
Bart
people
Scott
want to
thing,
know,
really, isn't it?
Yeah,
Isn't it the same thing?
They want to act like they know
Right.
history and geopolitics and all that kind of stuff.
It was my mistake
Would
with
Howie
Andrew
do
Morantz.
that? He would do that, would he?
No, I think he
He's
would.
smart.
He would just kind of move past her. He'd be like, I don't know who that is or something.
But for her to ask a question about him.
It was my mistake with Andrew Morantz thinking that he would not pick. Like some people actually listen, but not radio people.
No, they sure don't. They sure don't.
Going by his Muslim name of Minifan Prayer Vigil. I think that's how you pronounce it. I'm
What was
not
the
sure.
last part?
Binjinja.
But another point I'd make is that I don't think President Trump is getting nearly enough credit for his role in all of this.
I agree.
So that's one thing. You say something like that, and you've got credit. You've got another minute to go run and say whatever you want. You just go stroke the right wing and go a little.
Speaking of which, Nate Silver is dead, right?
Oh yeah,
he died.
Done.
Okay, good. You gonna catch his funeral or no?
I'm not invited.
Okay. Well,
Osama bin Laden. My congressperson up here in Maine, Representative Mike Geary, he put out this statement just fawning over Obama, like as if Obama personally, went into that compound in Pakistan and killed Osama bin Laden.
Yeah.
Like he was fawning over him like it was his mother or something.
Nice setup, good delivery.
Very good.
Out a big terror leader, he's all pretending like Trump didn't have anything to do with it.
Isn't it amazing?
It is amazing. You're right about that.
Hypocrisy these people have, and I'm just glad there are people like you, Ann, who will call them out. But I do have a concern, though. My one concern is that in this power vacuum that's been created by Baghdadi's death, maybe the Kurdish Mincel Party and KFC will seize power from the old guard. Are you worried
No, that's
about
where you would say KFC, like the chicken place.
Hold on, wait a minute. The problem with Steve is though the big sim is he's actually a good conservative caller
He's a good
anyway.
caller, yeah,
He knows enough of the lingo that they buy everything else. I think
The real goal has got to be to get like this lady or whoever to the point where today she's going to talk about like this Councilman Mike Geary is just he's out of his mind. He's ridiculous.
Well, why don't you?
We got to stop Rich Kelleher.
Why doesn't Congressman Mike Geary call her today and have an argument with her and say, "I heard my name was rebuffed. I heard I was criticized."
All right,
something tells me you'll get through.
Okay.
I have an issue with that. And why are you?
Right.
I never wrote such a thing. And
I will say every single one of my calls has ended with the host being like, "Good call. Call again. Hope you'll be a friend of the show."
You're articulate. You're well spoken. Is there more or no?
I don't expect that to happen. In fact, I expect a great deal of peace to come from what's happened.
Again, KFC will not be taking over
the removal of
the
al-Baghdadi. And like you, I think we're all concerned about ISIS. But at the same time, I think we're well aware of those people that are out there. I mean, we have proved that we could do the job with just a few weeks of knowledge on the ground about where this man was.
We hear more from Steve.
We were
now?
able to get rid of him.
Oh, here we go.
If I had President Trump alone in an elevator for 30 seconds, I'd say, look out for this guy, Rich Kelleher. Like, I don't know if he's going to be the designated survivor of ISIS or something, but find him.
Why would he be that?
And the last one I'd say, if I could, is you remember the big ordeal they made over Osama bin Laden's funeral when he was kind of, I guess, kicked out of a helicopter and put in the seat? That's a funeral I would have loved to attend, but I know. Invited, and I don't know if
I wish they had video. I wish they had video of that.
I'd watch that video, and I just wish I could have an invitation. I wish they do with some of these Muslim guys is just wrap them up in hot dogs, cover them up in nice pork-filled hot dogs, so that they don't get to go to heaven.
All right, you know what?
She likes that.
It's all craziness. And,
he's right about that.
Sometimes we're all caught up in it as well. But what happened over the?
What is this woman's name?
Ann Baker.
All right. Oh,
She called you out. She allowed your name to be smeared.
The Warthog might have to address this issue later today.
Oh, you get the Warthog involved.
Yes.
Changes everything.
Yes.
So the New Jersey, the state of Bruce Springsteen, is off the board.
Well, we'll see. Tim in Canton wants to put a double check on it.
Oh, good.
All right.
I don't have a problem with the double checks because people don't know going into
Yeah,
the
right.
day.
How would you know?
That's true. Go ahead.
And sometimes you get a double tap.
Yeah.
Tim in Cherry Hill, you're on New Jersey 101.5. Hi, Tim.
It always corrects a ducking.
Sure. No, mine doesn't.
Hey, guys. I actually am a transplant. You can probably tell from the accent. I grew up out in Massachusetts, in Wharton, Mass. I, myself, was a recipient of free and reduced lunch. We all went to the same Commonwealth school. The cook, Gabe, would transition between hot and cold lunches constantly. Sometimes you have hot dogs. Sometimes you have bologna. These other kids, maybe they should just stop being so smugsy. Don't have a protest. Maybe have a peace vigil and pray And then, it all stems from what's happening in Washington, D.C. All the policies that they're putting forth that they can't even pay for is what these kids hear on TV. So, and the last thing I'd like to tell your audience is I hope all these jackwagons have a happy Halloween, and thanks for letting me call.
Go Patriots.
Very good.
Go Patriots.
That's
All
right.
right, Timmy, thank you. Well
So
said.
Tim edits his calls.
Yeah, he does.
Which
Yeah,
I
yeah.
appreciate.
I like when the hosts personalize it. Like, all right, Timmy.
Yeah, I like that too.
Like if I call someone, they'll be like, Mikey, what's going on?
That is that's a big Christopher Russo move, Mad Dog move.
Oh, Timmy, how you doing?
He'd be like, what's whatever, let's go. Albert's call. Albert, how you doing? Albie, what's cooking, baby? How you doing? I used to do it all the time.
That's
with
a pretty good
callers.
Mad Dog.
Because somebody you get that call back, Matty, what's shaking? What's going on? How you doing? Because you get so bored. I mean, listen to these calls. Listen.
Chris Wuzel.
Did anybody? Oh, well, today's a new day. Think people will call Davy Jones today?
I think we got it.
There was an interesting idea that I kind of inspired by the Danny Jones thing. Someone said if we have one state left, but we could really do it at any time.
Oh, bombard.
If we call, so like we could Periscope and say, hey, we're calling this show. So we call, and then, Tim from Ken calls, and then and they're all like, hey, this Rich Kelleher thing's got to be solved.
Stack their lines up.
So we've knocked off 2 states.
Yes.
Okay, how many are left?
So that would leave 3 left. Right?
Unbelievable.
Yeah.
Yes. So we've got another one in Mississippi. Matt in Rhode Island.
We got Mississippi though, right?
No, I think this is going to be.
Mississippi was on the list yesterday.
Yeah.
Oh, Mississippi's the one I couldn't think of. I couldn't think of a name when I called.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we made some attempts at Mississippi, but I think Matt in Rhode Island, he got through on, I think, the JT show.
Somehow he thought of a name.
God, it's clever.
So this guy's really calling in from Rhode Island? Really? Hello, Matt. How are you?
Oh. Hey, JT. So I actually happen to be out your way by coincidence. I'm from Rhode Island, but I'm a big state fan.
Well, brought you out?
I'm traveling here for work. I'm a traveling hot dog salesman for a company up in Maine where we specialize in the famous Red Snapper hot dog. You have any idea about those? You guys know about those down here?
No.
This guy seems like he has
a lot of energy.
Fed up.
On to my Joe Moorhead.
Are you going to bring us some by, or what?
You want some? You want some Red Snappers? These are the best dogs out there, bro. No ketchup needed.
Red.
They have like a
snapper hot dog.
Red Snapper.
I'm looking at them right now.
Oh yeah, they got like a casing on them, so they snap when you bite into them. They're
Maine's
beautiful
favorite home grilled hot dog. I
prefer them in the microwave, to be honest, but
huh? Okay. So, is there a big market? Are there
I had a point about Joe Moorhead I wanted to make. If you got a minute.
Well, first of all, is there a big market for Rhode Island Red Snapper hot dogs in Mississippi?
Reasonable question.
Well, that's kind of why I'm out here. They have me going up and down the East Coast, a little further out west to you guys, trying to get local supermarkets on board. I haven't made any sales yet. Still plugging away.
So how did you find us?
It's a great...
Well, I'm actually just a big state fan, and I, was flipping around the radio. And
Can I just say real quick? This is the most investigative host yet.
Right?
Like he is trying to, but yet Matt is stepping up.
He knows something's up here.
He's just into the dogs.
I mean, that's I would not have been quick enough on the brain to think of local supermarkets and no sales yet, which is like a great riff right there. Go ahead.
On there talking about Moorhead, and figured I'd give a call and kind of let you know what I think about the guy.
All right.
So anyways, back where I'm from up in Rhode Island, we got a saying, and it's that this guy's more of a phony than Joseph Curtatone. He's a local mayor who's known to, have his issues with the law. But I mean, I have less faith in Moorhead right now than there are minorities in the craft brewing industry. I thought we'd get an answer to a prayer this week, but now I feel like we need a prayer vigil next Saturday to have a chance at getting a good performance out of this team next week. What do you think?
Well, I'm not going to give up on this team.
Once you get back to the football stuff, are we done or
everything the chips fall where they fall, and then
this guy's more of a phony than Joseph Curtatone. It's a saying.
Famous saying on these kids and these players and everybody. It's not.
Yeah, I don't think he comes back.
Mississippi check.
Absolutely.
Next.
I also called Mississippi yesterday before I knew Matt.
One of your conservative shows or no?
Yes.
Do you have any states after this or no?
Well, we've got Rich Kelleher's attempts at North Dakota.
Well, which you still need, right?
Yes,
we do. We need both Dakotas. After
All right, let me hear We'll get to yours after the interview, Steve. Let me hear North Dakota because we just set it up too. Let me hear North Dakota attempt.
WDAY in North Dakota. This is Rich Kelleher.
WDAY.
Start your day.
Hey, right. Kirk and McLean, you're up on a Jay Thomas show. What's up, Kirk?
Okay.
I think we've heard. Hold on, have we heard from Jay Thomas before?
There must be a couple Jay Thomases around.
The syndicated show, because we've heard that. Because we said he's dead. He is dead.
Yeah, the real Jay Thomas is dead.
He is dead. Yes, go ahead.
Uncle Jerry totally believes about state holidays and the government. He's a big liberal, but that's neither here nor there. But so I wanted to just say, what you're doing with the veterans is great. My son is actually kind of currently in a little bit of a situation with his unit. I know. Trust me, I know. For
it takes a while to
going
get
against the superior officer's orders, and he's currently requesting a military tribunal to get it, situated. They gave him like a 6-day leave.
All right, I said no.
Did we miss something? Maybe.
What's this his inside joke about him trying to get a military tribunal for me?
He's gonna disobey orders.
You pay attention to anything going on with the show, Mike, during the course of the day on social media?
I didn't pick up on that. I know what he was referring to, but I didn't know it was enough of a reference that you would drop in the call.
Yeah, it's not a good call. It's just his pacing is bad.
Yeah.
It takes him, like you said, it takes him forever.
He tries, it's almost like he's trying to lull the host into a false sense of security.
They're dumb. You don't have to worry about that. They're already there.
All right, we get another guy. Pete took a stab at Mississippi.
Speaking of which, you see our guy Pete fire back on social media. I like that.
Oh, yes.
I like that.
Well, he's not wrong. It was a little...
He's definitely not wrong.
Maybe a little ill-prepared on that.
You think? It's still funny, though.
It's funny to me that he thinks now, like Pete Mundo thinks like...
We got him. Yeah, we owe... Yeah,
that we thought we were prank
We did a good job. Yes.
Yeah.
That's funny.
All righty, we said this guy was hanging on here. Tell me what this is about.
Oh, okay. Well, his name is Pete, from what I can tell. He's from Massachusetts.
Yep.
She's got an aunt that lives in Biloxi.
In Biloxi?
In Biloxi.
Well, we know he's from
This is you.
Massachusetts. If he calls it Biloxi.
Is another Mississippi call?
That's what I said.
Yeah, it's called Biloxi.
I thought you said we had two North Dakota calls.
He just got out of what?
Rich also did like a music dedication.
So when they say he just got out of what, they're going to say got out of McLean, right?
No.
Oh, okay. Let me hear it then.
Just got out of prison, I think.
Oh.
This is a good story here. Pete, good morning, sir. How are you?
Hello, my good man. How are you?
I'm doing good. You just got out of prison?
I did, yes. It's great.
This is Kelleher?
It's not Kelleher.
No. Mina,
Yeah.
that I'm out. I was only in for about 4 months. I guess that was a stupid impersonation case. But I'm doing great here. My dog, Mike, best dog in the business. He's blind, but he has macular degeneration, so he can't see.
Yeah.
So, if you throw a wallet in his face,
So wait a minute now. So your aunt's in Biloxi. So you're using us instead of a phone call. You're using us to say hello to your aunt in Biloxi.
What year did this man call?
She's a huge fan. She listens every morning.
Oh, does she? Okay.
She's been listening for years, and I just thought that this would be a great way to tell her.
Do you feel like you'd like to mention her name? That's up to you. How about
Mina?
her?
Mina's her name.
Oh, Aunt Mina.
Aunt Mina.
Okay, now you said you were in prison for what?
His name is Mike.
That's right.
Yeah, I was calling. It's a long story.
Okay, but you're out.
It was an impersonation case.
I got you.
But,
See, no good. We're good.
Only 4.
He's got to do better than that, right?
Well, Mississippi was already checked off.
I know. I'm just saying,
it's got to be better than that.
That guy just gave a big layup right there. What are you in prison for?
Yeah.
You got to give me something there.
Well, the impersonation is supposed to be you impersonating Kevin Cullen.
I understand that. Yeah. It's not over my head.
Could have been more elaborate.
A little more elaborate, I think. All right. Well, today's show is brought to you, by the way, by our great people. Our great friends at Thursday Boot Company, a bootstrap startup, and I see the tweets all the time. Keep them coming. People seem to love the Thursday boots. Go to ThursdayBoots.com. ThursdayBoots.com. If you don't love your size or fit, I'm pretty sure you will. But if you don't, you get free shipping and free returns. They've got you covered. Gives you the high-quality boots you'll be wearing for years. Over 20,000 five-star reviews. Great designs, quality, values. Go to the website. The website is awesome. You see all the boots you want. Boots for guys, boots for girls, all kinds of stuff. You want your belts, you can get them there as well. A whole bunch of stuff at ThursdayBoots.com. They've been a sponsor for us for a while now. We like having them on board. They've been a good, loyal sponsor. So help out the people. If you're looking for boots for the winter or for the fall or whatever, go to ThursdayBoots.com. It's like the day of the week, Thursday. ThursdayBoots.com. Today's Tuesday, Mike.
Correct.
What does that mean?
But I get excited thinking ahead to my Thursday boots.
Looming, right?
Yes.
You had no jokes about that?
I thought that was kind of it.
Yes. Boy, man. Get what you pay for, folks. Just like you do at the great price at ThursdayBoots.com. ThursdayBoots.com. Think it's $500? Try again. Just $149. Third of the price, just as good, even better. And you'll feel great. They'll look great on you. ThursdayBoots.com. Go there today. Okay. So Michael Che is a comedian who called the entire city of Boston racist a couple of years ago. Mike thinks he's funny. He's not.
I think his stand-up is funny.
Stand-up's great. It's incredible.
I don't think he's funny on SNL.
No, and that's become a sort of a loser. So you can't win at that spot anymore in SNL.
No.
It's just not, doesn't work. Do we have the actual joke or no?
Yes, we do. Right. I mean,
we'll play it.
Because I also don't think Michael Che is that guy. Like, the Weekend Update guy is supposed to be kind of political. I don't think Michael Che really is. Like, that's not what his comedy is, really.
It seems miscast. So is the other guy, too.
Yeah.
It's not a great fit.
We'll offer a disclaimer here, right?
He doesn't speak for us.
Yeah.
So
hold on to your hats, folks.
If you're with kids, or even if you're just not comfortable, like, you skip ahead a little bit here if you'd like. Go ahead, Steve.
Yeah, at first I thought Kanye was losing his mind, and now I feel like he's fine. He's just turning into an old white lady. I mean, he used to be like one of the coolest black dudes on earth. Now he's showing up to events in sweatpants and orthopedic sneakers, listening to Kenny G and trying to get black people to like Trump. It's like, how long before this guy changed his name to Kathy? Now, you might think that I'm crazy, but about 5 years ago, there was a fella named Bruce Jenner, and he moved to Calabasas.
That was it.
And for that, now we tend to sometimes
First of all, I'd like to offer my condolences to everyone that heard that.
That's not real.
Both live and we didn't really prepare them enough on this show.
Was the phrase dead naming?
Yes.
So he dead named Bruce Jenner.
He misgendered her with the fella and dead named her.
So if I ask you, who won the 1976 Olympic gold medal in the decathlon?
Caitlyn Jenner.
That's Caitlyn Jenner.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. So if
I ask you who replaced Eric Estrada on chips, that's Caitlyn Jenner.
It was always Caitlyn Jenner.
It's always been Caitlyn Jenner.
We've always been at war with Eurasia.
What?
It's a Big Brother reference. When language
make it easy for D's.
Yeah, to make things. Would you make things easier? Did I step all over that thing? The Mike's joke about his mom yesterday, or no?
Yeah, you did.
Oh, you can't clean it up at all. Well, we'll get our pick on Thursday. We'll do the best we can. It's not the same. We've always been at war against Eurasia.
Yes.
So for that, social media blew up. I wouldn't say insanely, but a lot of people, including Danielle Solzman, who is transgender, correct?
Yep.
Yes.
Wants Michael Che to be fired from SNL.
I think he should be.
Not the first time, by the way, she's called for him to be fired.
Okay. By the way, I've never called for him to be fired. He called the entire city of Boston racist. I think it's stupid.
But I would say that was also a joke.
Kind of.
A lot of these are jokes.
Yes, kind of. But it's also, I mean, yes, I don't, he hasn't apologized yet, right?
He hasn't apologized to us.
That's true. It's Tuesday. He said nothing, right? About this joke?
Yeah, I think it'll be fine. The funny thing, though, was I wanted to look up tweets, and there was someone who tweeted it. They were on the ball. I'll give them that. They didn't wait for it to become a story. They tweeted it when it happened on SNL. And they were like, why? I wasn't familiar with the story they were talking about. She goes, why is Jenny Slate not allowed to say fuck on air, but Michael Che is allowed to make fun of minorities? So this one was outraged that Michael Che was making fun of minority groups.
Oh, well.
Michael Che.
I wonder why. That's
Michael
strange.
Che shouldn't be allowed to make fun of minorities.
It's a good question. I can't figure that out.
It's weird.
So he said there was a fella.
Yes.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. So I understand. I don't get. Maybe Danielle will help me through this. I don't see how anybody could be, and this is where I understand people can get upset at me. I don't understand why anybody would be upset about this. I don't. And maybe I can be corrected, but I don't.
Because you're dead naming her.
But that was her name.
It's dead now.
I understand that.
Dead naming.
Right. But my dad's dead. Can I say his name?
No.
Okay. I just did earlier. We got you ready?
No, because
I was a little uncomfortable.
Peter Minihane isn't a dead name.
Yes, it is. He's dead.
Yeah, he's dead, but it's not a dead name. Just to say Bruce Jenner, I'm sorry, is a slur against her gender identity.
I can tell you one person who would have had no issue with that joke is Caitlyn Jenner.
Yeah, right.
That's true. Like none.
Think at the roast?
She went on the roast and people shit all over her for an hour and a half.
Yes.
And she shit on herself.
Right.
But we all get offended for them.
I know, but if Caitlyn Jenner herself
isn't
offended by the joke, Why would somebody? I don't even understand. It doesn't make any sense.
Well, I'm not even. I've started to get less bothered by like Danielle.
I'm not bothered by it.
Like she wants him fired, and I used to get very bothered by that. But now it's just like I get mad at the networks because they've entertained this so many times. They did it with Shane Gillis that now it's a thing. Like it's a legitimate possibility that Michael Shea could get fired.
Yeah, that's exactly right, and that's why I get so. I mean, because it's not dissimilar to my situation at first, a couple of years ago. Like that's what happens when you
instead
allow.
of just saying "shut the fuck up."
Like I was thinking,
I know Michael has some protections that Shane and Kirk didn't have.
That's definitely true.
Oh, sure.
I mean, first of all, it comes from a liberal base anyway, right? Yeah. And secondly, and this is the thing that always drives me crazy about Murchison is 2 years ago. This could have been buried. If the people at Entercom, they're too scared, said, fuck you, and told the advertiser to tell him to fuck off, he would have just gotten no sniffs and walked away, but he felt a little bit of power.
Yeah.
So you're exactly right. I wouldn't be surprised if something big had happened. If you told me Michael Che had to issue an apology today.
Oh, it wouldn't shock me at all.
So I don't think you would get fired for it.
I don't think so either, but I think it's...
You could have corporate tell him, hey, look, buddy, you got to put out a tweet apologizing
well, first of all,
for this.
If they fired Michael Shea, it would not shock me. I mean, it would shock me, but it would.
It's a joke that is approved by... I mean, it's not like he just goes out there and wings it.
Right. It's not like when they found Shane Gillis' old podcast where he wasn't associated with the show. This was approved
on the show.
This was approved by Lauren Michaels. Yes.
Yeah, I mean, during the week, they test this stuff out.
How many writers do you think they have?
Oh, my God. I don't know.
Like just working on Weekend Update.
Not including the cast, I would say 15.
Yeah, I was going to say 20.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I mean Michael Che and Colin, whatever his name is,
they're the head writers.
Yeah, I am sure they write the majority of their stuff, or at least have their hands in it.
Yeah.
But I mean, first of all, the joke is kind of fucking lame anyway. But
that's what SNL is.
Yeah, it's just tired.
If you're mad at SNL for not being funny, that's
forget it. Right,
that's a different story.
Yeah, I think that's you should be more upset about that.
Yeah,
somebody should start a campaign to get him fired for not being funny.
Be fine. I mean,
Also, Baldwin's Trump has got it used to be pretty good. It's gotten bad. Like it's not that good an impression.
The fucking show is the fucking show is terrible now. Like I know it's an old man thing to say, but the fucking show is. If you watch any clips, nothing's funny.
I always wonder because everyone says that your favorite years of SNL when you were in high school. Yeah,
definitely.
Is that the case? No, like do high school kids like this?
No,
There's no way,
so.
Right?
It's a show written in New York for New Yorkers.
Yeah,
that's all it is. It's just New York liberals pandering
the old
to
Pauline
New York
Kael,
liberals.
the old movie critic, who would go to these parties and she'd say to people, I don't understand. I don't know a single person who voted for Nixon. How did he get elected? That's exactly what it is now. Like I don't know who would vote for Donald Trump. I don't understand. It's total coastal L.A., New York hand jobs. And when I went to high school, I understand that everyone feels my comedy I was younger. But when I was 18 and it was Myers and Carvey and Sandler was starting and Hartman and Dennis Miller, I understand some of them were liberal leaning, I guess.
Yeah.
But you had no idea watching that show. Watch them now. Yeah. First of all, they shit on Bill Clinton. Like, they made them, not like they would shit on Trump, but they had Phil Hartman playing Clinton. He was a womanizer and he was fat and all that stuff. And politics for something, I don't know when it changed. But it changed, and it got put it this way.
I think
was there ever a funny Obama skit on SNL?
That's what I'm saying. They never wanted to make fun of Obama.
Obama was beyond mocking.
Right, you couldn't because
they thought they would look racist.
Yeah. And when Donald Trump won the election, Kate McKinnon dressed up Hillary Clinton, sang Hallelujah,
that was the end.
Cried and said, "We're all going to get through this."
That's got to be the worst moment in.
It's the lowest
TV
moment in the history of moment in the history of comedy.
I think you said that like 3 months ago. Yeah, it is.
Yeah, that's the low.
The end of Saturday
a lot of
Night
people
Live.
watching Saturday Night Live were watching it. Who I know they're appealing to it, but a lot of people voted for Donald Trump, and they were like, "What? Can you do something funny?" Like, I mean, it's funny that Trump's president. Have some fucking fun with it.
I watched to see. I think I was watching live, if I remember, or maybe I saw it the next morning. But I wanted to see what they did with it.
So I was.
Well, I think we said before we expected Trump to come out and like make out with the Hillary.
Well, I didn't think Trump was going to come out, but
no, like a Trump character.
But keep in mind, and this is something Lauren Michaels never talked. He'll never answer these things. We've talked about this before. He put Trump on a year before he was elected, which I think helped him.
The only GOP candidate who got to do Saturday Night Live.
And Trump became this sort of national, not cuddly, but sort of character. NBC gave him a huge platform for 10 years with The Apprentice.
Yeah.
Huge, where he became a television star. He was famous before, but he went to a different sort of In America's Homes every week. And NBC is responsible for that.
When did the Billy Bush thing actually happen? Was it 14?
2000.
No.
It was like 2006 or something, right?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Okay, so NBC knew about that and continued to give him a platform. Then their news programs scandalized it and pretended like he was fucking Hitler because he said that. Okay.
Yeah, and while they're protecting other rapists in their building.
Yes.
Like Matt. It's just, I mean, like I said, they should have done something with Lauer or Weinstein or something, but they won't do that. They'll never do that. They'll have these. And the other thing I hate now is SNL has these endless, like, celebrities. Like, here's Matt Damon doing an impression, and Ben Stiller's playing some of the administration. It's never funny.
Well, it's always just the biggest celebrity.
The Kavanaugh
that
thing
looks
was
somewhat
funny.
like
With Damon.
Didn't
Damon do Kavanaugh?
I think that was funny. Melissa McCarthy as Sean Spicer was funny.
Yeah, that was funny.
But she's funny. She could have been SNL.
But it was also funny once.
Right.
And then
But
that's the
other thing. They loved to do.
They
Right. They love that more than anything.
Yeah.
And Kate McKinnon's not funny. Like, she was funny a couple of years ago. Maybe she's not funny anymore.
And it's also like Larry David does a good Bernie Sanders.
But it's not funny, though.
But they don't write anything to make fun of him. So what's the point?
Yeah, you can tell they're like, oh, he does a good impression. They'll carry it.
Yeah, right.
And it's just so, that's the show's become so lazy.
Right.
And but I'll defend Michael Che all day on this. He's fucking trying to tell a joke.
Right.
So Danielle Solzman's tweet, she's a critic, right?
Yes, she's a film critic. She's actually seen The Irishman already.
I saw that. I want to ask her about that.
I told her, no spoilers.
Michael Che needs to be fired from SNL. There's a double standard here. You have people like Don Cheadle that show support for trans people by way of clothing on the show. I don't know anything about that. We'll ask her. And then you have Michael Che throwing the trans community under the bus. So you want to give her a call?
Yep.
All right, let's call her up. All right, so Danielle joins us now. Good morning, Danielle. How you doing?
I am doing well.
Good. First of all, before we get to the other stuff, I don't want any spoilers. Am I going to like The Irishman?
I hope so. I mean, I thought it was a masterpiece for Marty.
Oh, good. That's encouraging. That is encouraging news. Good. I like to hear that. So let's get into the Che stuff. So you tweeted a couple of days ago, Che needs to be fired from SNL. We just talked about a few minutes ago before we had you on. For me, I just think it's very dangerous to start firing comedians for making jokes, whether you think they're tasteful or not. I'd be curious and interested, I guess that's why we're having you here, for your thoughts on that.
Well, I mean, when it comes to transphobic humor, a lot of it is in bad taste. I mean, look at someone like Dave Chappelle. He is someone who has been called out repeatedly and has not learned. And I'm one of those that, like, I've had to be careful mentioning his name on Twitter because going back to 2 years ago with his set in New York at Radio City Music Hall, he had transphobic humor there, and it crossed the line. And every time he gets called out, he has not grown. And
isn't a comedian's job to cross the line? I mean, that's comedy, isn't it? I mean, the history of comedy is people taking chances and crossing lines, whether they criticize white people, black people, trans people, gay people, straight people. They're supposed to poke the bear. I mean, that's what you want them to do, no? And what is the line?
Well, there's punching up and then there's punching down at an already marginalized community that has one of the highest suicide rates in the U.S.
Where did Michael Che cross that line for you? What did he say that bothered you? So the joke was he said that there was a fella named Bruce Jenner. And I'm just guessing on social media, looking for other reaction, negative reaction, is that he dead named Bruce Jenner, correct? Or no?
Yes.
Okay.
And that specifically is what bothered you, just that he used the name Bruce Jenner?
Well, that was one of them.
I mean, do you have a problem with me saying that name now in this conversation? For context? I mean, are we allowed to do that? Like, what's the line? You know what I mean?
Well, I mean, there are two things that people should not do. That is dead name someone and misgender them.
Okay, but my question is, I mean, is it an issue in your mind if I say that name, even when I'm saying that he said it? Like, should I just not mention it at all? I mean, should there be nothing for context, or I'm confused?
Personally, when someone comes out and they tell you what their name and pronouns are, if you choose not to respect them, that puts you in a negative light.
Okay. Well, how about this? So I watched the Comedy Central roast of Alec Baldwin, right? Caitlyn Jenner was there. A lot of comedians came up and told a bunch of jokes about Caitlyn Jenner. She laughed. She came up, told some jokes. How about if Caitlyn Jenner came out today and said, I had no issue with what Michael Che said? Would you still want him fired?
Well, I haven't read the news to see if she said anything yet. I just woke up within the last half hour.
Sure, no, but hypothetically, Caitlyn Jenner, she comes out and says that because, as I said, she was the subject of a lot of jokes just a few weeks ago on the Baldwin roast. She told some jokes. If she came out and said, hey, listen, it's comedy, would you still want him fired?
I mean, there's comedy that's funny and there's comedy that's hack material. And a lot of these transphobic jokes, they are simply hack material.
I don't disagree. I don't think the joke is particularly funny either. But now you want a comedian.
But if Lorne Michaels thinks Michael Che is funny enough to be on SNL, like he obviously thinks he's not a hack.
Well, should Lorne Michaels be fired? I mean, Lorne Michaels was aware of the joke. He runs the show. I mean, should he be fired? Should the joke writer be fired? Should the producers be fired? Where does it start and end? Is it just Che? Who should be fired?
I mean, you've had SNL writers get suspended for making jokes on Twitter.
Yep, correct. Some have been fired for making jokes about Barron Trump. I agree. So that's a punishment. I'm just trying to get in your mind, Danielle, what you want to happen. So let's play it out. They fire Michael Che. Okay, you get Danielle Solzman gets to call the shots. Michael Che is fired. Do you think that helps the situation with the transgender community if they fire Michael Che? What is accomplished?
Well, this isn't his first time.
I understand that.
What's the benefit of firing? What is that?
How does that help the transgender community if they fire Michael Che? I understand it's not his first time. How does that help?
Well, for one, I can be more comfortable watching SNL again because every single time, I don't know if I'm going to be cringing during update or laughing.
But shouldn't the solution be you just don't watch? If you're not comfortable watching SNL, shouldn't you just stop watching?
Or is there something to be said to be somewhat a little uncomfortable watching a comedian anyway? Isn't there always danger? I mean, isn't that? I don't know.
I'm not comfortable watching SNL because I don't find it particularly funny. So I just don't watch it.
It's awful now. You're right, but I don't know. So the dead naming thing is something that I'm not. I'm aware of. I'm trying to figure out. So, and you're much better to explain it than I am. So why, if I say who won the 1976 Olympic gold medal in the decathlon, you want me to say Caitlyn Jenner, right?
Yeah, that's her name.
Right. Okay. But it wasn't her name
when she won
then, right? Or is that wrong too?
Well, you also have to look at the time period. I mean,
sure.
If I was growing up, when I was growing up in the mid-90s, we didn't have any of this awareness or education. We didn't have Origins of the New Black. We didn't have Transparent. I had no idea what I was dealing with.
Right.
All I knew is that something was terribly off, and I did not have a word for it.
That's perfectly reasonable. But do you have, not sympathy is probably not the right word, but do you understand that for people who have been living life like you, I don't know, how old are you, Danielle?
35.
35. Okay, so I'm a little older. But for somebody my age, I'm 44. For somebody who's 44 and things are changing fast and doing the best I can to keep up with everything, do you have sympathy or whatever word you want to use if somebody mistakenly calls Caitlyn Jenner Bruce Jenner, but has good intention and wants to figure this out for everybody? Do you have sympathy for that, or is that your immediate reaction to try and get that person in trouble?
I'm sorry, can you repeat that again?
Do you? So let's just say I called Caitlyn Jenner Bruce Jenner 2 weeks ago or whatever. I didn't, but let's just say it comes up conversationally, and I do it mistakenly, innocently. I say Bruce Jenner won the gold medal, and now it's Caitlyn Jenner, and I respect that Bruce Jenner changed to Caitlyn Jenner. Is that something you would get angry about, or is that something you say, hey, listen, things are changing fast, we're all trying to figure it out, I understand, the intentions weren't evil?
I would immediately correct them.
Right, but does intent ever matter? Like, I don't think Michael Che's intention was to offend Caitlyn Jenner. In fact, the butt of that joke was Kanye West.
Yeah, well, looking at the transcript right now, and
it's also tough to look at comedy through a transcript.
What's that? I'm sorry.
I mean, there was the dead name, and then there was the misgendering immediately after. Even if Kanye was the butt of the joke, Che still went after Caitlyn and still misgendered him. I mean, you misgender one of us. You're basically misgendering all of us.
But what if Caitlyn Jenner doesn't? What if Caitlyn Jenner isn't offended by it? What if the subject of the joke is not offended by it?
Well, you're still looking at all these other trans people that are, some of them are deeply closeted and are afraid to come out simply because of jokes like these.
Why do you feel that Michael Che should be fired rather than you just stop watching and other people who are bothered by it stop watching?
Because SNL is a pop culture zeitgeist.
Not anymore.
A lot of people are talking about SNL the day after it airs. I mean, it's hard not to go through a political season without someone talking about, oh, hey, did you see the debate last night on SNL?
Hey, Danielle. So the city of New York, the New York City Council has talked about fines for people who misgender other individuals. Is that something you would support? I think it's something like a $250 fine if you misgender someone.
Yeah, I would support that if it gets them to learn their lesson.
Yeah, but I mean, okay. I mean, I don't think that would. Now, here's the thing, Danielle. So I have no idea, like what you've honestly, like you've gone through much more difficult process than I have ever had to go through. So I don't understand.
Yeah, I've had a former friend who's in the comedy industry send me a terribly transphobic and abusive email. This guy is still getting booked in comedy clubs, still getting booked in films.
Okay, who's that?
Michael Che?
No.
Who?
I mean, they've already been fired from a TV show that they were on a few years ago.
Okay, so
I'd rather not name them.
That's fine.
And it's all public.
That's fine. So, my thing is we're all trying to figure this out, and I think most people understand the situation and are trying their best. The idea that fining people or firing people or doing this or shaming people or doing this, I don't know how that. I just don't know how that's productive. I don't think that's an effective way of trying to get to a good place.
Like, what's a
hold on. I want to. Can you respond to that, Danielle?
Well, then put them through rehab for comedians that keep going after marginalized communities. I mean,
hold on. What do you mean? Rehab for communities? What?
If there's such a thing.
So like a re-education camp.
I mean, maybe do something, whatever, to get them to stop telling hacky, transphobic jokes about marginalized
You want to put every
communities.
comedian in a camp, basically?
Okay. Well, we appreciate Danielle. We'll reach out to you down the line if another story comes up. Thanks so much.
No problem. Bye.
I mean, I can't. It's like, what? I mean, I can't even.
It was interesting.
Like, I don't want to. What's left to say? I mean, this is. It's just madness.
I will say, master of the pregnant pause.
Yes,
that's
for
true.
Sure.
That's true. I don't know what to say.
She wants to put comedians in camps and fine them for misgendering people.
Yeah.
Well, I do think,
reasonable.
obviously, she's, we don't agree with her. As always, we appreciate her coming on. She disagrees with us. Oh, I don't think she was what I would call a good sport about it, but that's okay.
No. I'm just hoping I don't have to go to this hack comedian camp.
Who said that you don't have to go there?
That's what I'm saying.
This idea that, I don't know. I just keep thinking this is not the solution. This sort of shaming. They get mad. The other side gets mad when you shame them, but yet they want to shame the other side for things they've said. And how is that going to lead to anything?
I was trying to get her to kind of answer what that would accomplish, and you did too. Like, what does that accomplish? And it was kind of just like, well, he's off the show.
Yeah, nothing gets accomplished. So then Michael Che's ruined. And by the way, people who like Michael Che, I'm sure he has fans.
Yeah.
They just go find him.
And they get angry, and they're like, fuck this cause, it's stupid.
And then it turns Michael Che fans, who are a pretty liberal, socially...
That's the other thing.
A socially woke bunch.
Right.
Into, well, fuck this, because Michael Che's being wronged over something.
Yeah, well, I don't, and what's scary is a lot of people think like this. Like maybe, her quote was, maybe there should be some rehab.
Yeah.
Like what, they check into rehab for 6 months? Who's paying for this?
Well, it's a government-run camp,
of
course.
Okay.
Yeah. Or they have to pay.
So comedians go in there and come out brainwashed?
Yes.
That seems like a good idea.
Yeah. It'll stop them from being hacky comedians.
And this dead name thing, I understand what they mean by it. I do understand that. It's they were ashamed of, not ashamed, but they were, they weren't that person.
Right.
Okay, I get that.
I think
his name when he was, I think he would say he was a guy.
Yeah. I think dead naming was originally supposed to be like a pernicious thing where you refuse to call someone Caitlyn Jenner.
If she was in here now,
hey, Bruce. Dick move. Which we have, stupid.
Yeah.
She's Caitlyn Jenner. She's happier, I guess, that way. Great. Whatever. That's fantastic. Who gives a shit? I don't care. As long as she's happier. By the way, she has a pretty good sense of humor about it.
Yeah.
Like trust me, Caitlyn Jenner's the last person in the world who would call for Michael Che to be fired.
And the thing Danielle kept saying, and I think maybe she thought this would give her more credibility from a comedy sense, but she kept saying, like, we have to put a stop to these hacky jokes, hacky comedians. And it's like, well, you wouldn't be saying he should be fired if he was making a joke about airline food. You know what I mean? Like, there's plenty of hacky jokes he could have told that you wouldn't want to fire.
Or if he told a terrible joke that was supporting the transgender community. It just wasn't funny. Like there would be there'd be none of that.
Yeah.
I mean, needs to be fired.
No, so given what we now know about Danielle, do you trust her opinion of the Irishman?
I'm concerned. I will say I'm concerned about that.
You're a little worried about it?
I'm concerned. I don't understand why she got the seat before I did.
I know.
Because she's a member of the Film Critics
Rotten
Guild
Tomatoes.
or something.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. There you go. And well, again, people come on and we try to have a discussion. And we have a disagreement, but she wouldn't answer any questions.
Yeah.
That's all.
It almost seemed kind of annoyed that we were asking.
Yeah, well, then don't come on. I don't care. I mean, I don't know. But we appreciate her coming on. She gave it a shot.
Yep. Maybe her art form isn't the spoken word. It's the review. The written word.
I was still shaking over Steve's enormously long piss. Jesus, that was like 3 minutes. You all right?
I'm good.
Is that the whole iced coffee?
Yeah.
He was very excited to go, too. Burst right out of his chair.
He did. He almost broke his neck. Which would have been great. All right, what else do we have? We can calls?
Well, we can talk a little bit about Milton's. Milton's is going to be
Milton's has a big role.
Dressing the groom?
Yes, they're going to be dressing the groom.
Dressing the groom on Saturday. Milton's has been a friend of mine and a sponsor of mine for years and years and years and years and years. And they've been the most loyal since day one of the old Kirk and Callahan show and the Kirk Minihane show. We are grateful for that. We are grateful for the collaboration with Milton's and grateful for their role on Saturday, outfitting the groom. And if you want to go by, if you're local, you want to go see them at Chestnut Hill Square in Chestnut Hill or at the Braintree Mall there, Social Plaza, go do that or go online. If you want to help them out and say thanks, miltons.com, and you'll thank yourself because you will look great after doing that. So once again, you're helping everybody out. Three great sponsors today, Thursday Boots, Roman, and Milton's. But right now, miltons.com is the place to go to look good for the fall season. You want to get your sweaters, you want to get your outfits, you want to get your Johnny O, your Vineyard Vines, your Ben Shermans, or if you need a suit, Milton's give you the suit. Buy one, get one free.
Maybe you got a court appearance coming up and you need to look good.
Definitely possible. And by the way, you'll walk in there or call. If you're from out of state, you're going online, trust me, call them. They will walk you through everything. They'll be very happy to do that. Go online at miltons.com. Get your suits. Weddings are coming up. We know that as well. You'll be as comfortable in the stores and online, by the way, as you'll be in their clothes. Milton's is the store for men. We love Milton's. They're helping us out on Saturday. They're going to make this guy look good, right? Lots of pictures. Face blurred out maybe, but lots of pictures at miltons.com. Okay, what else do we have? Any states we need to check off?
No,
are we done?
No more states to check off, but we do have my call to James Tolp, former congressional candidate.
Okay. Steve's excited for
WYAB.
All right, go ahead.
So on both, just for the checklist, we have both Dakotas left. Is that right?
And what's left, Steve?
Yeah, so it looks like we're not. Rich Kelleher doesn't get the check in North Dakota.
Oh, we need to talk about Kelleher too in a minute.
Oh, right.
So it looks like we had North Dakota and South Dakota.
My nose is cold.
Well, it's brisk in here.
It is fucking cold in here, Steve. Jesus.
Right back at it here on 103.9 WYAB, and we have Jerry on the phone. Jerry, thanks for calling in.
Hey, hola. Thanks for having me. I'm really interested in this Papadopoulos stuff that you're talking about, but I just want to take a quick second and say, just on Baghdadi, I think every single patriotic American is celebrating. They're happy. They're thanking podcast Jesus, this guy's dead. Mm-hmm. But did you see those goofuses at the Washington Post, how they described Baghdadi in his obituary, that he was an austere scholar? And they're all just want to know, what happened to Stella, the dog that was involved in the raid. I mean,
so you think it was Stella?
And then at the Nats game, Trump goes and, the president is at the Nats game. He's sitting there in the audience, and they boo him. I think it's just a sign of Trump derangement syndrome, really. I mean, you can't sit in the audience and watch the commander-in-chief toss out the first foul ball at a baseball match. I mean, there's nothing wrong with it.
Amen.
The Trump derangement syndrome has gotten so bad, I even have people in my own life accusing me of being a Russian plant. But anyways, enough about me.
Enough about me.
The thing with Papadopoulos, I don't know. Have you read Papadopoulos' tweets today?
No.
Because he's pretty active on Twitter, and he's
what's going on?
He's talking about Stefan Halper, and of course the illegal scheme to target him. But apparently, there's this other woman named Cynthia Dill who was also working as a mole to set up Papadopoulos.
You don't say.
I guess according to George, her handler was this guy named Mike Violette at the CIA, and he was working with an Italian academic named Bob Murchison. I know that the Italian government is all up in this, and we have yet to learn exactly what the Italian role was in it with like Joseph Mifsud and some of these other people. But I think it was a coordinated effort by the Obama administration working hand in glove with the other Five Eyes nations to get compromising information on President Trump. And I want to know, where does this all lead? Are we so lost as a country that we can't actually bring people like Cynthia Dill and Mike Violette to justice?
Right. I don't know. This is one of those now that with all the evidence that we have in play that's undeniable, I just can't see. I cannot see justice not being served. And what justice looks like, it does mean jail time. And,
what I want is to get them to say I want to
jail
get
time
them
for who? Cynthia Dill?
I want to get them to say like we need to put like Cynthia Dill and Mike Violet away.
So let's Cynthia and Mike in prison.
Well, the people in the audience at the Nats game were chanting "Lock him up! Lock him up!" He's a victim of one of the greatest crimes that has ever been attempted. And I'm glad that he's probably going to be reelected because. I mean, if we don't have laws in this country, if we don't have rules, if we don't stick to the rules, then what do we have?
Exactly. The only thing that makes that governing document work is an informed citizenry that will call these politicians.
Tell me about it, James.
On the carpet and have them explain the way they do.
This is what you want to do for a living.
We have a huge ignorant population, but also there
are people who will never.
One thing about Steve is an interrupter on these calls too. He doesn't.
Well, because he knows he could be hosting this.
Yeah, he's got no time for this bullshit from this guy. Like I have some points. I got a script in front of me. Let's get to it.
There are people who will never look into Cynthia Dill. There are people who will never look into Bob Murchison. They'll just go throughout their lives, not knowing that Murchison, Dill, Violet, they participated in one of the greatest conspiracies the world has ever known. There are people who will just be completely ignorant of that for the rest of their lives, and then they'll go vote for Beto O'Rourke.
You are stepping up to the plate and driving one deep into the power alley here.
I gotta tell you, I think it gets back to what I started with, man. It's the Trump derangement syndrome. I mean, pardon the transition here, but there's this guy in my neck of the woods named Bob. Well, I'll spell his last name. But he doesn't like the political views of a couple that's getting married on Saturday. So this left-wing nutjob has actually called the police to try and get the wedding shut down. Can you believe that? He's saying, they don't have the right to blah, blah, blah. It's starting to look like the only way that we're going to solve this, man, is prayer. I think we need to have more prayer vigils, maybe something this weekend. I think that, Minifans, Mencells, whatever, they're unified. But I think the rest of the country, after this election, after Donald Trump kind of just rams through his competition like a freight train, they're going to be crazy. They're going to be apoplectic. They're not even going to know what to do.
Unbelievable how long he can go.
He's the boss. He was born in the USA. He eats at Chick-fil-A. He loves hot dogs. He's 100% American. He wears his Thursday boots and swipes his Roman wipes just like you and me. And I don't see any way that he doesn't pull off
like you and me.
No,
you make
maybe
a good
I'm
point.
Overconfident. I think
you make
all
a really
of this
good
type
point.
of stuff is going to spur the 2020. What's scary to me is you can't win every election.
You have more done
from here on out.
What's amazing is Steve said earlier, in their own way, they're as dumb as the sports hosts. Like they have their thing they're going to. It doesn't matter what Steve says. He wants to get back to he's going to get reelected in 2020. I mean, Steve just told the host what boots he's wearing. These swiping things. Mincells, Minifans. There's a wedding going on. Like, what the fuck is he talking about?
But he knows the central point is pro-Trump.
Yes. If you call me with that, I would be like, all right, okay, I have my phone in front of me. Let me Google this Cynthia Dill. Minifan. What the fuck is this guy talking about? Well, not these guys. Nope. They're not interested in that.
No, they do not care.
In the presidency, you will see them put everything that they've said on that Democrat stage, on the primary stage. You'll see them put everything.
That's scary, man.
It is so scary.
That's like Shirley Lung trying to run the country. It's like a David Fields type. It's just like gutless total wiener like David Fields trying to run the country. I don't even want to think about that, man.
That's not bad. Entercom station, is it?
Which is also why people with kids, people without kids, it doesn't matter. Those who love the Constitution, those who understand what this republic has done for the whole world. To help all of civilization, but it's really the last place on earth where the individual is not dispensable. I don't care what they are, unless these collectivists get hold of it. This is just one example too. Like I said, to see Strzok and Page going back and forth and all the characters.
You're not done yet?
No, you're about to make an appearance.
You have a really good grasp of all the characters in it.
I tell you, the Strzok and Page text messages are just a window into what the deep state is doing. But I tell you, the stuff that's going to come out pretty soon is the Rich Kelleher stuff, because I think he was up to his eyeballs. You know, he was James Comey number 3 over at the FBI.
No, he was. I didn't know that.
Kelleher's role in this entire thing hasn't been explored well enough.
I agree.
Think, Kirk Minihane, that's another shoe that might drop.
Hey, what I do?
His role in kind of stoking the fire and kind of getting people worked up.
The hell did I do?
Some kind of characters in this universe that we're all living in. I think there are many, many more shoes.
You're creating characters in this universe that we're living in.
I'm kind of running out of gas. I feel like a blind Mike here. I don't know if I have much more to contribute, but I really appreciate you taking the time to talk.
I do like the passive-aggressive battle between you two on these calls.
Of the show.
It's hurtful.
Oh, I will be.
Yes, sir.
Definitely.
Oh, they love you, Steve. They love Steve.
You're a great American patriot, and I thank you for what you're doing.
Wow, thank you so much, sir. That means a lot to me.
They love that, too.
We'll talk soon.
They love that.
Imagine what Jerry would love that.
There's nothing else right-wing guys like.
Stepping up with a Louisville Slugger and driving one deep into the power alley.
Is the name of the show the Power Alley?
That guy's got a grasp of what's going on. And like I said, when you figure out that you're talking about real...
What did you say? We're talking about real people, did he say?
He's got a grasp.
Did you say that? Did you cut him off or not? Let me hear that?
No, probably cut off.
Oh, he said when you're talking about real... Did he say real people?
Real people. Real issues.
They're all real.
Of what's going on. And like I said, when you figure out that you're talking about real people...
Well, he's right. I mean, they're real.
I think the next goal after we check off the last couple states is we have to get one of these shows to support Kirk Minihane.
Yeah, I think that's
or say down with Bob Murchison.
Right, or Dill or
there's got to be. They have to verbally say they're in support of us.
Jesus. Any other states or no? We're good.
No.
So we have how many left?
North Dakota, South Dakota.
That's it.
Yes.
That's unbelievable.
Now,
well, if you had said to me what are the 2 hardest states, I probably would have said, but
probably those 2 or Montana. Maybe
it took me 2 seconds to get on that JJ and Amy show, though.
Yeah.
Wyoming, I would have thought was the toughest. Probably.
Well, we got Wyoming, right?
Yeah, we got Wyoming early.
So we have 48 down with 2 days to go, basically.
Now, I have 2 states left, I believe.
You do?
Yes.
You do?
Do you want me and the Warthog to get to work today?
Sure. Well, I mean, if you want to, yeah.
All right.
I didn't know if you sit around all day. Yeah,
right. Exactly. I didn't know. I didn't know if it meant more to the Minifans to let them have it.
Well, my guess is when we say there's 2 states left, I get a feeling it's going to be a busy day.
All right.
For North and South Dakota. It would be my guess.
Beautiful.
So what is going on? All right. So you know what? I hate to do this.
All right.
Call Kelleher.
Oh boy, people aren't going to like this.
I know they're not. Fast.
I'm torn. Because I was in support of Kelleher yesterday, but I don't like the idea that he's...
Okay,
all right.
Maybe he won't answer. Maybe he's busy.
That's true. Steve's calling me.
No, he will not know that Steve is calling him.
He won't?
Oh, okay. No.
Oh, you're not?
No.
That's a good point.
I don't want him to have your number.
That action.
That's fair.
But you know he waits every day at this time. Like maybe.
On the off chance.
Maybe. It's like a Republican just waiting.
The show's not up yet, so...
That's true.
If you listen closely, you can hear Rich Kelleher's number.
He wouldn't care if we gave it out.
Friends.
He endlessly writes these letters to people.
He's been giving people his address so that they'll trust him.
Right.
To give them his address.
What the fuck?
Rich Kelleher.
Gee, what is wrong with you?
Sorry, it was my laptop. Picked it up.
Is that how you always answer the phone?
This is going to be brief, okay? We're not stretching this out.
I got a few questions.
Okay? Shut up, Mike. When I tell you to do something, you're going to do it.
No.
What?
I'm going.
No, I didn't say you're going or not. But if I decide on Friday that you're not going and I need you somewhere else for the good of the show, you're going to do that.
I request a military tribunal in studio.
Yeah, we've heard this. We've heard this, Rich. Rich, we've heard this. We also heard your terrible prank phone calls today, which did not even come close to making the cut. If I tell you not to do it, not to show up, you will not show up.
So be it.
So be what?
So be it.
Terrifying.
What does that mean?
I will. I am going.
I know, but do you respect me?
Yes.
Am I your leader?
Yes.
Okay. So
you got to take orders.
So I mean, this is just pure respect. This is 101. Like if I tell you not to go, I'm not saying I made my decision yet, but I'll be open-minded about this, but so do you. If I have a full week-long sort of discussion about this, and at the end of it say, hey, it's better for the show if Rich is in there just in case, you have to respect that. You have to.
Well, that's under consideration. Can I ask you a question?
Sure you can.
Do you remember how Tony Soprano became a made man? Remember what he had to do or what he did?
To be a made man?
He felt like he was being disrespected and went into the poker game.
Correct.
And robbed everyone.
Yes, the famous poker game that they would have every year. Yes.
Well, do you remember the story of Jackie Jr.?
So I guess I got to say,
hold on, Steve. Are you suggesting you're going to try and do something against me?
No, not at all.
I mean, the Rich Kelleher. I know you have your little fun on Twitter, but the Rich Kelleher show, no one would listen to. You would last one day. You understand?
One day. I completely agree.
Okay. So then, what's your point?
My point is that I wanted to make a point that I'm going to fight for what is in the best interest of the show, and sometimes a superior officer makes a decision that a infantry man.
Okay, I am granting you on Friday. I am granting you a military tribunal in the studio.
I will be ready.
Okay, Steve I'm doing that only to irritate Steve.
So he'll be here Friday.
I will say, I think Kelleher had a good point that if he is saying that if all the Minifans die, that he's just going to off himself and join us in paradise.
Well, I think that's
a good point. That doesn't make him a very good designated survivor.
That's a good point.
No, but if I tell him right now, if that happens, I need him to lead. What angers me, we could talk about this maybe on Friday. What angers me is that you're not understanding what a sign of respect this is.
Okay, Kirk, I'll say this right now.
Mm-hmm.
If you order me to not go, I will not go. However, I would just like my opportunity.
Well, put it this way: would it mean a lot to you to go on Saturday?
Why do you do this to the guy?
Oh my God! Yes, it would.
Okay, I'll definitely put that under consideration. We will see you here Friday.
Wait, hold
on.
No.
If you say another word, you're not going to be here on Friday. What?
But he hangs on. He doesn't hang up.
So deal with Steve. Steve, I want you to talk to Rich. Have lunch with Rich today and figure out. You can speak again. You want to have lunch with Steve today?
Only if Steve would like to.
Okay, maybe have a nice 2-hour lunch and figure out what to do on Friday. Is that
an appointment at Milton's? So
do you? Okay, you do. Oh, with the groom.
Well,
all right, we'll figure out. We'll figure out Friday.
Shots.
Goodbye, Rich. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
So there you go.
So he'll be in on Friday.
Kelleher will be in studio on Friday. Just look at the look on Steve's face. Well, he's gonna be here New Year's Eve anyway.
Right here, right?
Yeah, he'll be sitting right there.
Very exciting.
I think he's going to come in understated and not in any ridiculous military outfit. It's my prediction. Mike can't wait.
Did he? I'm sorry. Did he say minfantry?
He did say minfantry. That was cute.
Well, I respect that he's raised. I think I am for, unlike the Merchants of the world and the Shirleys of the world, I am open to discourse and a discussion. So I'm willing to hear it. Now, this is a 3-man tribunal right here, which works out well, wouldn't you say?
Yes.
So we each have a vote.
Right.
On this one.
Are our votes weighed evenly?
No. There's really only one vote.
Okay. That's what I was curious about.
And the fact that it would break Rich's heart not to do it plays no factor.
I'm just going to lay my cards on the table. He comported himself very well at the court hearing, and I'm a yes.
Well, can we wait and see what happens?
I'm just letting you know.
How about the fact that he's disobeying orders?
Well,
that I didn't like.
Right there, he was bending the knee a little bit. He's making some noise. He's letting his voice. He's going through the proper channels.
I'm right now a no. And Mike seems undecided. He seems like he's on both sides.
Mike was a yes yesterday.
I'm a yes.
Well, Mike, how about you say you're undecided so it's a little drama for Friday? Steve just said he's a yes, and I'm a no, you idiot.
I'm a yes. Okay. I mean, I'm undecided.
Jesus Christ.
I think
stay home Friday.
I think yesterday, Mike was egging Rich on because he wants some conflict where the New Year's Eve thing is scrapped.
Outrageous.
That's never going to happen.
Outrageous.
New Year's Eve thing is going to happen.
Good.
They could both be dead.
I'm excited.
Be here, regardless.
I'm going to prop him up.
Yes. So he'll come in Friday and make his case. We'll have the discussion. I'm sure the Minifans are really going to love that.
Yes.
Well, some will. Some people like Kelleher.
There are some team. Kelleher is growing on people.
Well, I'm not making the case that Kelleher should go away. Quite the opposite. I gave this guy life.
Although,
the fuck would Rich Kelleher be without me?
You've given him life. You've killed him and then resurrected him.
Right.
Although Rich Kelleher is the number one suspect in a very serious case
against MHB. Yeah, I can't even keep up with that. I hope MHB is okay. I hope he's all right.
I do too.
I hope he's there Saturday.
I haven't heard from
him. Okay. What is this tribunal going to consist of?
Well, I think
him being annoying and not leaving, and we need somebody to make sure he leaves.
Right.
Well, I mean, you can just leave.
That's true.
And then
but then he'll follow me. Although I'm already being followed, so it doesn't matter. We're all set. It's probably him doing
Just
it.
rich.
Probably him.
Maybe
Hi, he's like, why is this guy waving at me?
he's gonna follow you, and the person following you will become so annoyed by Rich Kelleher.
True. That's a good point.
It might actually work to your benefit to have him following you.
Kelleher did pitch chaining himself to a bench the night before.
I meant to mention
if he's willing to do that all night and sleep on the bench, I might be open to that conversation.
Okay. I like this.
I'm all for, finding a middle ground.
Yeah.
That seems reasonable for everybody.
I am. I know the bit is that I'm undecided, but I am a little undecided in the sense that I don't like disobedient. I don't know if I could call it disloyalty, but disobedience.
I mean,
sure.
I've set things up pretty clearly here. There's DEC's the president, but he's the president
he's a puppet.
Like Queen Elizabeth's the queen. It's nice.
Right.
Ceremonial, it's good for business.
Yes.
We all like him, but the real decision
He's a puppet in the Minihane regime.
Well, yeah, but he's got a nice role, a nice salary. He's got a comfortable life now. I've given him a better life, some food for his kids. He eats it, but fine.
Yeah.
And Kelleher's a minister of propaganda. But you can't, it's the thing like I say about Portnoy, right? When these young guys start disrespecting him, there's no going back.
Right.
I mean, if Kelleher gets mouthy with me, what am I supposed to do?
You got to step up.
You fucking idiot.
If he says that to you, then there's trouble.
Are you worried about Kelleher being in the studio on Friday?
No.
You're not?
No, I'm not.
Then why'd you sink your head when I said he's coming in Friday?
It's just a lot.
It is a lot. It's a lot for you.
It's a lot.
I got to say he's a nice.
No, he's not.
Nice guy. He is nice.
Do you think he's a nice guy?
He's very, we were walking to the spot outside the courthouse yesterday. It'll say things like up to the left here, Mike. Like, you kind of make sure that I'm
nice.
It's nice stuff like that.
Nicer than Steve.
When I do that, you say that I'm like fucking paternalistic and being a dick.
Oh, but I don't think no one's intentions are ever bad. I just don't. I get embarrassed by it. But I understand whoever's doing that. They mean well.
Okay. Well, fine. All fine. Yeah. Okay. Well, we're gonna have Friday's a big day then. The poll, by the way, was they voted they want him out.
Yeah, it was
really?
a lot closer than I would have expected.
Yeah, all the electoral votes go one way, Steve.
Again, they don't want him out. They want him to have the high honor of being in the designated.
Well, that's the
survivor.
other thing is he doesn't understand what that is. I mean, if I said to you, Steve, that's your job, you would do it.
Yes,
Mike, you would do it.
Sure,
that's how it works. If maybe I'll do it.
Right.
Who the hell knows?
Kind of.
I don't think that the president can be the designated survivor for the State of the Union.
Why not have somebody else give the speech?
Doesn't work like that.
Kelleher, by the way, is probably the biggest. People want to hear this. He's probably the biggest star among the Minifans right now.
Ooh, yeah.
Yes.
The biggest needle mover.
I mean, yeah, people talk about him. His name gets thrown out the most.
And he's everywhere. He's a relentless promoter and defender of the show. And I do respect that. But I like the idea of breaking his heart. I love breaking people's hearts. The
Erica
idea
Nardini knows who he is.
She does.
She asked about him specifically.
The idea that Kelleher would not be able to be part of Saturday would hurt him so much. That does give me pleasure. I will admit that. Because that's for the idea of him not being there is funny.
Right.
I mean,
I can understand
that is funny.
It'd be like if there was a Bruce Springsteen private concert in your backyard and Bruce called you personally and was like, "Hey, you're the designated survivor.
Just in case.
You can't go."
Yeah, just in case.
Everyone's going to be here hanging out.
That's what I'm saying. So, but that being said, I'm willing to hear the case Friday.
Right.
So how do we set it up? Do we all get like a limited number of questions? He gets to make his case in the
I
affirmative.
think it'll be one of these things where, we ask a couple of weird questions and he just acts weird and then we make our decision and I leave.
Does he get an advocate on his behalf?
Sure, that's fine. Yes, he can. Yes, he is.
Maybe his mom can call in.
Or his sister can come in with him. That's fine. His sister can come on Mike, come and sit in Mike's spot.
No. Absolutely.
On Friday. Yes, that's so. All right, yes. The other problem with that means we're going to see Kelleher back-to-back days.
Maybe.
Well,
that's
sounds like
true.
you might have already prejudged
That's
this.
true. Well, although if I say no to Kelleher and he shows up on Saturday, then he's out.
Then he's done.
Then he's done.
Yeah. Well, we also have to consider that he's in recovery and we are going to a brewery afterwards.
True.
That's
true.
Well, that's
Although he doesn't necessarily have to go.
Although if he falls off the wagon, I truthfully don't care.
Yeah, it'd be kind of funny.
Yeah, that would be funny. I'd like to see his life crash and fall apart. Why not? I mean, really, that's what he's here for, isn't it? We want to be like, what does he do all day?
I was going to ask him that, but then when you said Friday, I said, let's save it for Friday.
He's probably like a computer programmer or something with flexible like gig economy hours.
You think he has an actual job?
Yeah, he's probably works for like Google or something, right?
Could be.
I want to know what his living situation is as well.
He's living with his folks, right?
I don't know that.
Yeah, well,
they don't speak to him.
Just to save money on rent, just for now.
Yeah, oh yeah.
I think he's probably.
Do we know that already? Or
he's probably like a full stack engineer.
Yeah, he's got a lot of shit going on.
Oh, okay.
Big time.
Well, good for him.
All right, we have anything else or no?
Well, there was a little Minifan call out on one of the largest podcasts in the country.
Oh yes, I could give. Yes, go ahead.
Thought it was a little. Okay,
honest. Panthers 49ers. Whew. Wagon shit kicking. 49ers good. Panthers bad. I always get a little sad. Panthers not all the way bad yet. Bad game against a really good team. An aberration. I get sad, though, when our backup quarterbacks who have a nice little run finally turn back into a pumpkin. Because that happened with Kyle.
I can confirm that was a I can confirm that was a reference.
Could he be a
drops
guy?
It again.
People were saying
yes.
that the Panthers should trade Cam Newton, which is absolutely insane. And so Kyle Allen then shows up to the 49ers, one of the best defenses in the league, turns into a pumpkin, 3 interceptions, and now it's over.
And then he told me he wanted to mention, he made a little mistake. He said he wanted to mention Cinderella. He meant Goldilocks.
Okay, yeah.
So we may get we'll get some more references going forward.
Good. Yeah, I think there should be more on all Barstool podcasts.
Oh, I mean, boy,
particularly KFC Radio and Pardon My Take.
Barstool Defense this week and all the promotion they've given us for this thing on Saturday is over the top. Guys, relax.
Yes.
Jesus.
Well, they get a little excited.
Take it easy.
KFC, by the way, not going to be there.
Do we have that call or no?
Give it some thought. Red from Maine's on the line. What's up, Red?
Hey, Red.
Hey
guys, Kevin, this is specifically for you. I've got a question about this Saturday, and I'm wondering if you could help us out with either attending or being a leader for us.
This is some weird Minihane shit, isn't it?
He knows it already. Stuff, so I if you can. So the Minihane world is getting together on Saturday in Sherborne, Massachusetts, noon. Can you and be there to represent for the Minifans and the Mincels?
No, absolutely not.
Okay.
That's disappointing.
So that's fine. If you can't be there, this is what we need as a leader of the Mincels. We are also in need of a designated survivor in case something bad happens on Saturday and you need to rebuild our world.
So you're telling me if Podcast Jesus dies, I am like the designated survivor to rebuild the podcast?
You are our representative. We follow you into the new world, okay? And you build us back up.
I'm down for that. I just feel like that's not a decision for you to make.
Oh, good for you, Kevin.
Well, it's been put out. It's been asked on the Reddit. It's been asked on the Discord and talked about on the show.
It's a prank call. We are in New York, right?
Yeah, I mean, as long as that's the the brain trust's decision, I'll gladly take it.
Oh, good.
Oh, fantastic.
And maybe I'll just bomb the place. maybe now that I know the situation, I'm just going to fucking rig the whole thing.
Yeah. And Bob's going to clip that and been like, there are threats of violence.
Of course.
KFC will be involved.
So I discuss. He's like, that's just some Minihane shit, right?
Yeah.
Meanwhile,
he knows it. He knows it all along.
Fucking jerking off under the table.
He's been looking at train schedules to see if he can be there.
My favorite part of that call was very subtle when Kevin goes, yeah, I'll do it. And the guy goes, oh, good.
Thank God. Who's that? Do we know that is or no?
It's the guy who runs the Reddit.
And runs a Reddit?
Yeah.
Oh.
He's one of the mods on the Reddit, but yeah.
I don't spend a lot of time.
He's a Mainer.
Okay, there you go. So
I think Maine will be very well represented.
Seems like it, I have to say. So Kevin is throwing, well, I mean, but I haven't picked him as a designated survivor. That doesn't cross my mind.
But he's an option.
But he's not going to he's got his own shit going on.
Have they reached out to book you for Barstool Radio to talk about this?
So, right. So, no, they're too busy, whatever, talking about some point spread. So, Kelleher is honestly better to run the Minihane world than KFC. All due respect to KFC. KFC's got his own shit going on.
Right.
That's Kelleher's obsessed.
Yeah.
I mean, so is Kevin, but I mean, he's got to pretend like he's not.
So, do we...
There's not a thing about Kelleher rebuilding,
yes, there is.
though.
Oh, good.
And that's... So... the three of us have somewhat similar interests in like the stories we're into, but I feel like Kelleher's only interest is the Kirk Minihane show. You know what I mean? I don't know that he's interested in what we talk about.
Well, I think
as much as he's interested in us talking.
No, it's not even about like it's important just to keep the word out there that it happened.
Okay, so
yeah,
that's
somebody
all
needs to tell the story.
So you're saying he's going to be like Paul of Tarsus. He's just going to be like
He's gonna
telling
be Paul
the
of
story
Tarsus,
of
right,
Podcast
Mike,
Jesus'
you
life.
said
He's
it,
going to write. He's going to write the New Testament for
Right.
Podcast Jesus.
Paul of Tarsus. Right.
Yes, that's exactly what I was thinking.
Yes. Yeah, that's exactly it.
All right, good.
So we don't need Kelleher to go and do a show.
Okay.
It'd be terrible.
Because in my mind, MHB would be better for DEC because they do a show that.
But you also need to be, what's that word for MHB I'm looking for? Loyal. And you need to sort of be connected to the world. MHB has decided to disconnect from the Minifan world.
That'll get him really riled up.
Well, I respect.
Hope nobody quotes that.
Is he connected enough to even get riled up?
That's true.
I don't know. Well, he might be dead for all we know.
That's the thing. Yeah, it's true. If he's dead, that changes everything. I didn't know it was Jonathan with an O at the end. That was the way they spelt it. Do you see that?
I don't think it was.
He wrote it
with an O at the
I
end.
know, but I don't.
You think MHB's
THON?
You think MHB's dad misspelled his name?
Yeah, maybe. I don't know. The poetry attributed to Jonathan Devon has always been with an A, I believe.
So you think he's what's he doing?
Throwing them off the scent, perhaps.
I think he's doing a really clever bit.
What
You
is
should have seen Blind Mike's reaction when I read the tweets this morning.
I don't understand them. I mean, I appreciate he's trying. I'm sure I'm missing it. I usually miss stuff. So
Yeah, maybe.
we love MHB.
It's too highbrow for us.
I've said love MHB 10 times today, and that he will not be happy with any of it.
Oh, he'll hear that one line.
No, he won't even hear it. I don't even know if he's listening to the podcast these days. He'll get KMS quoted.
Right.
Boy, KMS is good, man. He's good at it. He knows the ones to play. I'll say that. All right. Anything else before we get ready for tomorrow?
Yesterday, you wanted me to pull ESPN reading mean tweets to those Chicago radio.
Let's do this quickly, shall we, before we wrap it up today?
So our friend Julie
DeCaro, and I think Sarah Spain were on, and they had people tweet mean things to them.
Does Julie DeCaro work for ESPN? Why would she be involved?
I think they
at
just
all?
brought her in because she wanted an awful announcing and Deadspin wrote about how wonderful this was.
Yeah.
It won awards. People tweeted mean shit at them.
Yeah.
Those people are assholes. I don't think anybody's arguing that, right? No. Fine. Okay. People tweet mean shit at me all the time, at Mike all the time, at Steve all the time. You get any mean stuff now, Steve, or no?
Maybe we should do this.
Yeah, Jerry and I...
Let's have Rich Kelleher read mean tweets to you.
Jerry and I did that. So we did that one time. Yeah. And one
did
guy...
it play as well? Did you win any awards?
It was kind of funny. We read a tweet. Curtis would read them. And Curtis goes... Curtis reads one of the tweets. It's like, F you, Kirk. I hope you die of effing cancer. And there's a pause, and Jerry goes, well, he will. That makes you feel better. He will. But we should do that. We should bring somebody in and read some mean tweets to us. That's true. So they bring in actors to do this. Like, these guys come... Listen to this. Go ahead.
I'd like to start a petition for a ban on all links to Julie DeCaro's Twitter feed.
Okay. Hi, Sarah.
So you do think when they introduce them to these actors...
So it's a little wacky at first?
Yeah, but now they get serious.
All right, you ready to do some mean tweets?
I'm ready.
Sarah Spain sounds like a nagging wife on TV today.
Not even married yet.
Julie DeCaro is a run-of-the-mill, mediocre beat writer.
Not atrocious, not good. Just sorta there.
I'm actually not a beat
How
writer
is that
at all,
any
but
worse
okay.
than anything anyone else gets?
What's that start out, Mike?
Sarah Spain
you're getting hooked in.
Oh, I'm getting roped in.
I don't even know what to describe.
I don't either.
I love muffins.
One of the players should beat you to death with their hockey stick.
No boy.
Like the whore you are.
This has gone from fun to sad.
She can't respond to it.
I'm just reading this.
Okay.
She's like mad at him. That's an actor. Like, why is this happening?
Well, he's so moved.
I'm just reading this as if you didn't know that because we set it up that way.
Yeah, and you've heard it before.
Yeah.
Okay, this is why we don't hire any females unless we need our sucked or our food cooked.
It's not fun.
Sarah Spain is a self-important know-it-all. Okay.
Just read the tweets, man. They're just mean tweets. This dumb.
There's a lot of C word.
There's a lot of C words. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, what is this guy? How don't you feel bad for these guys?
What is this proof?
Hopefully this skank Julie DeCaro is Bill Cosby's next victim. That would be classic.
I don't know what to say to that.
I mean, like, hold on.
My God.
I do. Like, the guy's a shithead.
How about Bill Cosby had actual victims? You fucking morons. How about talk to them instead of someone that got a tweet about possibly being
somebody
one?
with 3 followers tweet something out. How about just do this? This is a weird thing. If you're really into do it, just block them. She blocked me.
Yeah.
For no reason, but I never
She
interacted
blocks
with
a
her.
lot of people.
Yeah, just block them or mute them or look at them and laugh.
So this guy, they never have him read your tweets. If you had like some legitimate criticism of something she'd written.
There are Twitter handles, parody accounts called like Kirk Splat. And like,
right.
You know, like I don't.
I'm sure there's train station accounts and shit like that. Yeah.
Oh, there will be now.
Oh my God, there is. Yes. Oh no. Instead of just saying, "Oh, okay, he's a shithead," and move on, like he's a pussy, and they would never say it to my face.
I'll admit it; those actors are great, though.
And these
they're really playing up the
poor
40
loser
second
actors
pause.
who have to act like they're like, you know.
Kirk, try and picture this.
Go ahead.
When Dave Portnoy was on here, he said, "I hope something happens to someone close in your family." I said, "They're dead, Dave. Go off."
Would have been better if you had said that
If I
line
didn't
cleanly.
stumble it.
I wasn't offended. If you said the line better,
Fuck up, you blind fat fuck.
Oh, Dave.
He called you a blind fat.
Wait, play that again.
Fuck. Go ahead, let me hear it.
Shut the fuck up, you blind fat fuck.
My God.
But boy, I guess he said that, huh? You know, this has been like this is probably like take 6. You know, of this thing. Right? They have people lighting. They have people coming in. Like, oh no, you know what? Actually, you didn't
pause long enough.
Yeah, the sound. Like, can you move your mic over there? Like, again, it's not like the guys who tweet things like this are fucking shitheads. We all know that. Like, what are we doing? They're all shitheads.
Yes.
Can we all agree, right?
Of course.
Okay, they're shitheads. It'd be great if one was like, yeah, this is from Blind Mike. Oh, I guess he's not so blind about hatred. Give me a little more. Well, this is proof.
That's what I was saying.
Like, what is this?
I think that the
people are assholes. What it's supposed to prove is that people are meaner to women than men.
Oh, for sure. I know guys who never, you know. Why don't they bring Trump in there and read some tweets to him from people?
Well, he deserves it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I mean,
he's a public figure.
I don't.
And cut, guys. That was really good. That was great. Great job.
Lunch.
Excellent. All right, good. Hand, please. That's our last shot of the day. Congratulations. I mean, it's just. There was that one where she's like, "Oh, do you have that part or no? Jump up a little. Let me hear the next one." We used to play that drop all the time.
Oh.
I think I can even say that.
These men are hurt by it too.
They sure are.
That's
That's
how
the point.
affected.
I hope your boyfriend beats you. I'm sorry.
Why bring up your own rape in the story? Is it your way of firing back at critics who said you can't get any?
I gotta say, if people, not to encourage anyone,
No,
if
yeah.
people tweeted about my girlfriend and I was reading these to her, it would not be in this tone.
No, I would also say,
Never mind a straight, like they don't know each other.
Julie
these
DeCaro was raped. I don't know which one. If it was Julie DeCaro was raped and somebody tweets at her, he's a fucking slime bag. Just say
course,
he's a
they're assholes.
fucking creep. Just say, yeah, he's a fucking creep. He's a fucking asshole.
My God.
Like, he's a fucking asshole. To me, it makes it much worse if you make it into
these words.
You make
they're
it like
so powerful.
like you're faking a reaction because you've already heard it before. It's just as you've read it before. And you've done it like 6 times that day. So that's a long way. That's just Julie DeCaro who hates Barstool, right?
Yes.
She blocked me
And
right
Mike,
away.
Mike pranked her.
Mike pranked her yesterday, and so I just people like that. It's just I don't know. It's aggravating. So all right, anything else to say, Steve, or no?
No, I think that just about sums it up.
But tomorrow we have Julia Rose on.
Yeah.
Take it easy, would you? Jesus Christ,
A couple of shirtless superstars.
Well, I think it's interesting though. I do think it's sort of we can talk about it tomorrow. Like she's right. Like they're going to celebrate after the game, and some guy will have his shirt off and act wacky.
Right.
Or when they do the wacky 7th inning blooper thing, where it was always a fat guy, right? When they pan around the crowd, he doesn't dance with his shirt off.
I can understand why they wouldn't want it on TV and why they even wouldn't want it at the stadium, but to ban her for life, it's just like you're getting high and mighty. And
Well, what if some kids saw those boobs? You know,
that's why I technically understand it.
I know. I really
it's
don't.
not like they can see boobs anywhere on the internet.
Yeah, not only that, like,
I know.
Why can you look at a male pair of tits and you can't look at the female pair of tits? Because it's sexualized.
No,
Why?
I think public laws against public nudity when it comes to breasts are sexist. They just
Completely
are. Yeah.
sexist. Totally sexist.
I think women should be able to walk around a beach without a top on.
I agree.
I mean, and like you think, oh, that's going to be great because there's going to be hot babes walking around with their boobs out. No, it is going to be, it's going to backfire.
Our guest tomorrow is the anomaly.
Yes.
I would say. Yes. And she's going to join us tomorrow morning?
Yes.
Good. Excellent. Okay.
Fantastic.
And I'm sure we'll have updates. We always have updates. Maybe we'll hit the magic 50 tomorrow too. Who knows?
Think so.
There's only one way to wrap this show up, Steve. Can you find a song by Bruce Springsteen called "Rhinestone Cowboy," cover of Glenn Campbell?
Forgot that even happened.
Let me wrap it up wrap things up in a better mood here, if we will. I would call it an interesting show today,
for sure.
What do you think of this song, Mike?
I like it.
Yeah, it hits you in the right spot.
Yeah.
Broadway. Your hustle's the name of the game. Snow in the rain. Oh, reminds me. Road to my horizon. On me. Like a rhinestone cowboy. What do you got, Steve? What do you think of this one?
Great song.
You don't like it? No?
No, it's good. Good, strong meaning. I can see how it resonates with you.
It's not his song, but that's okay. Like a rhinestone cowboy. Give me a little. Let's stop it real quick here. We got to hit. We didn't start the fire, or should we do that tomorrow?
Maybe tomorrow.
Maybe tomorrow. Okay. Okay. Fine. Okay. That's fine. You said Kelleher did a version of it?
Yeah.
No, let me hear it. Forget Bruce. Let's go with better artists. I gotta hear this. I have to hear it. The guy did a great job.
Murchison, Shirley Long, Red Snapper, Eckerson, Kevin Cullen, Dial Tone, Recording Curtatone, Robinson, Cullen, Nain, Blind Mike, Kirk's Insane, Red Sky, Working Phone, Goldilocks, and Her Zone.
Hold on.
President.
Why is Kelleher's audio?
Hot Pockets.
Why is audio always so bad?
He has not mastered his recording.
He's got like the Murchison recording
He
stuff.
has like a boombox version of it in the background.
It's a little strange. It isn't as bad as his phone calls.
That's true. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
DEC, disappearing MHB, Crazy Town with Kelleher, designated survivor, Portnoy, Nardini, Big Cat, KFC, Cologne, shitty sound, when will he shove it down?
The guy that wrote this did a great job.
Awesome job. Well, listen to how bad that sounds. How hard is that to do? Trying to find it.
EEI, Callahan, White Whale on the fan, Mincel, Minifan, real estate with Mandarin, Davy Mouse, Sporty R, old man in the car, Steve's grandma, the captain, Mandarin is back again, audience, Onsen Ants, Tommy John, underpants, Red Claws, Kirk's clones, keeping the fans on the phones, Simply Safe, Get Your Man, Murchison's failing plan, Mama Geary and her moans, fucking little Alex Jones.
Excellent job.
We have one more, right, or no?
I think so.
Patrick, the Discord, Danielle, still sounds bored. Obviously, wow, okay. What's the lead of the day? Chris Curtis, Greg Hill stumped. Lots of calls getting dumped. Ken Laird chose to stay. Monkey Mutt will not stray. Dancing Kirk, oh, hey, how much does John weigh? Radio, yes, hello, failing bits on a morning show. Prank calls, 50 states, bended sin in 0 dates. Podcast Jesus, time to pray. What else do I have to say?
He did a good job.
He did.
He did a good job.
Both parties did a great job.
Yes. Make sure we get that out there today. That's all. The guy did an awesome job. I actually reached out and gave him the classy good job.
Nice.
And let me say this quickly, because I forgot to mention this yesterday. So there was a guy I used to work with at EEI. I didn't work with him, but he would come on once in a while. I filmed this guy, Sporty R. McKenzie. I never got the chance to work with him.
Oh, okay.
Mike Manansky.
I'm familiar with him.
Mike Manansky had a guy who worked with Champ O'Toole. not quite as always, not quite as funny and as successful. It didn't quite
oddly similar the two.
Yeah, it's always second fiddle. So there's a parody account, Champ O'Toole, who is pretty active and has been super supportive in over the years. I don't know if you know this story or not, Steve.
I do, yeah.
So unfortunately, he had a terrible personal tragedy in his life. I don't know if you want to get into the specifics of it or not. I don't know. He's been pretty open about it.
Yeah.
So I think
it's okay.
Both of his parents died in a car crash. This just happened, a month or two ago?
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus.
So I think he's sort of stepping. I'm not thrilled he's decided to use this as an excuse to step aside from the Minihane world. But I'll let him do it for now. As I said to him when I reached out to him. That's fine. I've been there.
Stepping on your toes a little bit, too.
Well, that's the other thing. And he understood that. And he apologized for that.
Okay, good.
So, which is good. No, but I went back and forth with him a little over the weekend. And, if you're a fan of ours and you follow his account, we've retweeted him a bunch of times. I know he's a super loyal.
Yeah, he's very funny. Yeah.
Very funny. He's super, super loyal. And he's gone above and beyond. So, thinking of him. That's all. Once in a while, we need to let the Minifans know we love him. And he's certainly one of them. And that is, I can't even. Like, I had time to understand what was going to happen and watch it happen. And,
to have it just in the blink of an eye.
I can't even imagine. So, thinking of him as well. On Saturday, maybe we'll have a little prayer for him, too.
Very good.
So there you go. Say something funny, like, would you?
Tits.
Thank you. That's what he's here for.
Little preview of the show
tomorrow.
tomorrow.
Watch this mind work, isn't it?
Boobs.
Yeah, so Julia wrote. So
say something that could be censored. Remember that when we were back at Red 13?
No.
Say something that would get dumped on the radio.
Yes,
broadcast.
that's right.
I did. I delivered.
He did. He came through. That's a good point. He did. Okay, I'm just taking a look on the. By the way, the car that I'm talking about was there yesterday.
Really?
Yes.
Really?
Yes. That really
It
surprised
could be the
me.
Warthog. The Warthog's called me a couple times wondering where I am. It could be him.
I don't think it's the Warthog.
You don't think so?
No. Was the Warthog watching me run this morning?
You might have. I don't know.
Okay.
So my concern is about, like, we got some expensive equipment in here. Is it the kind of thing
I think
where
you have to move. I think you have to move in here, Steve, for the time being.
Okay.
Yeah.
Done.
All right.
You can bump the heat all the way up to 52 while you're here.
Are you going to be? Are you
Remain
going to be
strapped?
Are you going to be comfortable if I carry?
Carry a gun?
Yeah, like a firearm.
When? Saturday? It's a peaceful protest.
No. But I'm just saying, in the course of the duties as the executive producer, are you fine with me having a gun? Because you attract crazy people.
I don't know if I want you having a gun.
I'll take care of it.
Do you carry a gun? Do you have a gun now?
No.
What are you going to do with a gun?
If someone tries to,
what are we doing? Let's turn this conversation. Shooting people?
I don't know. If somebody tries to attack
This is a peaceful protest.
No one's shooting anybody. No one's doing any shooting here.
Right.
I mean, look, it's your legal right to carry a gun. You have a permit to do it?
Yeah.
Well, then that's your legal right. Okay. What do you want me to say? Fine.
Maybe have one in there on Friday.
Yeah, I was going to say Friday's probably a better idea. Because I think somebody will have one there. Jesus Christ.
I'm going to tell Rich in advance. No backpacks, okay? No backpacks.
I mean, he knows where this place is anyway. Are we pretending like Kelleher doesn't know where the studio is?
Yeah, he's figured it out.
Let's be honest. So he'll be here. All right, he'll be here. So we have a couple of days to prepare for Kelleher.
Yes.
We'll have a bunch of stuff tomorrow. And I can't, again, do whatever you guys want. Be respectful. But that, stuff we talked about at the start of the show with these companies and these committees and this theater and stuff, if you're still listening, feel free to get to work. And we'll be back tomorrow.
This was pretty reprehensible. I don't know how it can be anybody's idea of humor.